Listen, peasants, you guys don't get a hello. Listen, peasants, specifically, Master J and Little Nick. We come when we want to fucking come on the pod, all right? How dare these assholes fucking rush us? How dare them?
Thanks. I mean, the peasants are getting too fat, Archie. You feel me? They're getting too comfortable.
Yeah, bro. Y'all get listen. You guys come to us because we're the best, and we waste our time entertaining you guys. First of all, you want to know the similarities between Master J and Little Nig?
Yeah.
CEO, other than the fact that they're homosexuals.
Yeah. Well, what?
They're both Texas fans. CEO.
Yeah, that explains it.
So both, and Texas just missed the playoffs. My Sooners just made the playoffs. So Master J, Little Nick, go jerk yourselves off somewhere in the corner. We show up when we want to show up. But someone who's not a peasant, a former teammate of ours. What's up, Jordan? How you doing, bro?
Yeah, what's good, Jordan?
Thank you, Jordan. They like being late. They are the bosses and the professionals. So let them be them because they are the bosses, not us. Shout out to Jordan.
Yeah, that's right. And you know. That's why Jordan's not a fucking peasant like y'all, like the rest of you.
No, oh shit, you commented. I didn't even know you commented in here. Shit. And that is you because you're a mod.
Yeah, that's right.
Y'all not doing shit with that offense. Okay, great. We still made the playoffs. You didn't. So it is what it is. But CEO, let's get to these NFL topics, CEO, and this NFL week, which was a
man, bro. I'm tired of the NFL already, bro. I just want it to end.
You know what I'm saying?
Just pack this shit up.
We'll see. Let's start off with Monday Night Football. The Panthers get defeated by the 49ers 20-9. Oh, damn. We should have beat the Niners, the fucking team, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But, expected.
I expected nothing to say here. You know, that's what I thought many people expected, you know, so.
Yeah, that's what it is. The Packers beat the Lions 31-24, and I think this is a sweep of the Packers of the Lions, CEO. Your thoughts?
Yeah, you know what? You know, good on the Packers for at least getting this one win this fucking week. You know, I'm not surprised. It's a divisional game. It's always going to be close. So
now, CEO, I don't know if you know this. The Lions, as it stands right now, the Lions are out of the playoffs. So,
I mean, that could. They did lose their offensive coordinator, so.
Yeah, and defensive coordinator. Now, granted, Aaron Glenn's bad, but he is a good coordinator. I will give him that.
Yeah. So, I'll say this, but you know, it's a divisional game. It was close. There's not that much you can say about that.
Yeah, but it was a sweep, and I was actually shocked by that. Speaking of that, the Chiefs fall short to the Cowboys, 28-31. CEO, because I have a lot of thoughts on this. I actually watched this game.
Disgusting. The Chiefs are like just so fraudulent, right? And what I mean by that is just like it's just the when you watch the Chiefs, RJ, or maybe it's just me, right? But it's like I watch the Chiefs and I get this like overwhelming sense of fucking lazy. Mm-hmm. Is it just me, or does like the whole team feel lethargic and fucking lazy?
Other than Mahomes, I feel like that.
I'm talking about the team in general.
Yeah, definitely.
Like they feel lazy. They feel like yeah, we're playing, yeah, whatever. Like that's just the attitude I get from this team. No dog, no heart, no nothing. Just a bunch of fucking clowns. All right, hoping that one player is gonna save them every fucking game. Apart from that, everyone's a circus. Everyone can go except for Mahomes, obviously. Everyone except for Mahomes can go. Like there's no one here. There's no one on the offensive or defensive side worth saving. They need to go. Like this team is garbage. All right. The receivers stink. The play calling stale. The defense is an embarrassment. Overall, I mean, that defense is a clown. Apparently, Chris Jones got his fat contract and decides to stink. Okay,
yeah, I forgot he was on the team.
So that's a disgrace right there. They paid you, and then maybe they shouldn't have paid you. Maybe they were right. Yeah, because I think they didn't want to pay him like that.
Yeah.
And then they just were like, whatever, let's pay him. And look at now, you're just being a fucking nothing but a fat, do nothing, good for nothing, up the middle, doing nothing for your team. And, you know, just all around, Trent McDuffie, you were a top corner before. Now you look worse than fucking Like you like, oh my God. Like, what did he get? Like 3-4 PIs in one game?
I thought he got only 2, but I guess he got more than
Yeah,
that.
no, he got 3, RJ. He got 3 PIs in one game. Like, you fucking bump. All right. Like that's just like, how are you supposed to be this top corner and then you get in 3 PIs like a fucking bump? All right. Now there's something to be said about the horrible officiating, right?
Which is ironic.
That we witnessed this whole week. So particularly on this day, on this Thanksgiving Day. Like, RJ, this was some of the worst officiating I've ever seen. It was horrible. Maybe we can get to that later when we have time, or if we have enough time to get to that. But and overall, this game, bro, like this was just disappointing. At the very least, fucking Andy Reid out there looking like John Harbaugh, like all confused with that dumbass face, just like Harbaugh makes. Like, it's just, I don't know what's wrong with the Chiefs. All I know is it's not Mahomes, it's everyone else that's fucking garbage. And like I said, listen, Mahomes is really great, but he's not Tom Brady. He's not Peyton Manning. He's not gonna take bums. Like, he's not gonna take fucking undrafted bums and make them stars. This is not who he is, right? He's a great player, a Hall of Fame quarterback, but he's not that level. You feel me, RJ? So you can't expect for him to just take this like a random bum, like an Edelman, right? Who's a bum, all right, and just make him into something. That's just not his game. He needs at least something decent, and there's nothing decent. I mean, who's just like Rashee Rice is always injured. Either he's injured, RJ, or he's crashing out. You got to pick one: injured or crashing out. That's about it. Marquise Brown, man, he's like, I think people forgot he was in the league.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And by the way, Travis Kelce, who is he? Apart from a mustache wearing house husband for Taylor Swift.
Yep.
And who else is that's about it. I mean, who, like, the running backs, Pacheco and Hunt, are fucking washed.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, get the get the Febreze or the fucking Snuggies out. They're fucking washed. Like, there's nothing else to be said about it. They got no run game. Offensive line is some smack, some dick. All right.
Horrible.
Some dick. So, like, I'm sorry. Like, Mahomes is not, he's not like this fucking Jesus Christ playing quarterback. Like, that's not gonna happen. Like, if his offensive line is shit, tight ends are fucking garbage, receivers are fucking mid at best. Like, what do you expect them to do? What do you expect any quarterback to do? So I'll let RJ take it off. What are your thoughts on the game?
All right. Well, I want to say this, right? This is the game I watched because, CEO, even though I have a big disdain for the NFL, it's the Chiefs and the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. You have America's team versus, let's be for real, the face of the league, Patrick Mahomes. Okay. And I'm like, all right, let me watch. I was at work when this was going on. I'm like, all right, let me watch some of this. And I understand, CEO, the casual fan, or even the fan who hates dynasties, want to blame Mahomes for this Chiefs being 6-6. I honestly feel like Mahomes is playing way better this year than he did the last 3 years, CEO. And I don't know if you saw that play where he only had a 0.5 second to get out of the pocket because his offensive line is so fucking horrible that he ran and threw the ball to, I believe, Rashee Rice to get a big yard gain. So I'm like, Mahomes is still Mahomes. I don't think he's peaked. And I'm going to keep it real with you, CEO. I disagree. I feel like he's gotten the best out of all these receivers. It's just these receivers suck. Dick. How many drops? How many magical plays, CEO, have you seen this guy to Rashee Rice, to Kelsey, to Xavier Worthy? His offensive line literally just failing? Beyond fucking horrible.
There's not a game, at least when I watch the Chiefs. I don't watch them every game, obviously.
Yeah.
But every time I do see them, that bum Kels drops the ball.
Every fucking time. That offensive line is it might be worse than the Bengals, CEO. How many times do you see this asshole running for his fucking life? Like, his fucking, you know what this reminds me of? That Super Bowl where he was running for his life against Tampa Bay. And people are, Mahomes sucked this down. Third. It's like, bro, you can listen. I know this might You could put fucking Brady and Peyton behind that line with these weapons. I'm sorry. Will they be better? Sure, but they're not doing shit. Like, what can you work with? I honestly, in this CEO, this is the Tom Brady effect, where the organization is saying we have Mahomes, he's won 3 Super Bowls, 2-time MVP. We can trade our best offensive lineman to the Bears. We can get rid of Tyreek Hill. We can still say, hey, Travis, you can still play if you want. Because we have Mahomes. And it's failing. And Andy Reid deserves some smoke because all I hear is Andy Reid dick riding. And I'm sorry, this guy's play calling is beyond fucking horrible. Horrible. Retire. It's time. It might be time to retire. If you're doing this kind of against the Cowboys defense, my gosh, like what the fuck are you doing? Like, I don't know what the fuck to say. The Chiefs' defense is beyond horrible. Chris Jones, does he even have 3 sacks on the year, CEO? Like, like is Schottenheimer still their coach, Martin Schottenheimer?
I have no idea who's the offensive coordinator.
I don't know.
It falls on Reid either way. So
bro, like I'm watching this. Mahomes is playing superhero, and I'm like, people are going to sit here and clown Mahomes and say, oh, the Chiefs lost. Mahomes is this, that, and the third. I'm like, bro, the guy threw for over 300 yards and 4 touchdowns, if I believe, CEO, and made some crazy plays that are like, wow, that's some 2018 Mahomes right there. Like that fucking dot to Rashee Rice I just mentioned, the dot to Marquise Brown. And then who's the other dot that he threw right between 2 defenders? Was it Rashee Rice in the end zone? So people blaming Mahomes, like, I'm sorry. Like, you can't give this one to Mahomes. Like, it's not his fault. If anything, he's the one that kept him in the fucking game, CEO.
I mean,
like, and as it goes for the Cowboys, I want to give a shout out to the Cowboys CEO because everybody called the Cowboys stupid. But we came on this show and said, listen, Micah Parsons is a good player. Me personally, I think he's overrated, but he's a good player. You could be good and overrated. But the Cowboys, I believe right now, are 6-5. And with the implosion of the Eagles, they can still win that division, CEO. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
So I want to give a shout out to the Cowboys for doing their thing. And now we get to this, CEO. Joe Burrow's return against the Ravens, 32-14. CEO, your thoughts?
Listen, I just want to preface this by saying that Joe Burrow didn't play very well. It's not like the dude was out there killing it. It's just the fact that this team fucking choked it up in one of the worst fucking ways possible. I mean, first of all, did you watch this game?
No, I fell asleep. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Well, you guys were up. You guys were up. Okay, I know what's gonna happen, but
yeah. Well, listen. What happened in this game was multiple things. Okay, the first one is there's so many crap things to say, but I'll just get this out the way. This is probably one of Lamar's worst games of all time. Mm-hmm. But I want to say this. Preface this by saying he is injured. And of course, what's his face? John Harbaugh put him out there because he needs to save his job because we all know that bum's in the hot seat. Fucking clown.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. It seems like the Ravens like him. So,
but listen, I'll say this: when we talk about bad O-lines, the Ravens are worse than the Chiefs. Like the Ravens' offensive line is putrid. It is worse than the Chiefs. They got worse guards. They got a worse center. They got worse tackles. So the only better tackle is Ronnie Stanley, probably. But out of 4 or 5 positions, the Chiefs are still better than the fucking Ravens when it comes to offensive lines. It is putrid. Like the fact that Lamar, who's probably the most mobile quarterback to ever exist, is out here like having to dodge 50 people while one of his legs is like fucking broke. Like it's a horrible offensive line. Worst thing I've ever seen. ADC is a bum for that. Nothing else can be said about that. Our offense, this all showed that if Lamar isn't like an MVP talent every fucking game, like they're going to fucking stink it up. Like if Lamar can't have an off night, because if he has an off night, this is what you get every single night. Because again, every time, same story, same script. John Harbaugh can't compete, can't outcoach. can't do anything if he doesn't have his superstar Hall of Fame talent saving his ass and basically him coaching through them.
Yep.
And this is exactly what happened. Lamar wasn't on his game because he's injured. That's why both his ankles are fucking wrapped up. Can't move up. Can't move like that. Offensive line is top 10 worst in the league, statistically speaking. Our running game, I mean, it can't even get out the backfield because the offensive line is so shit. Our defense is like, people thought, oh, okay, because we won 5 games in a row versus some of the worst teams in the league, fucking bums.
Barely winning those.
Barely. Like, we barely beat the Jets. We barely beat some of these bum teams. Like, that was a Tyrod Taylor Jets team that even though the score looks a lot nicer than the reality, like, they scraped by that shit. So the Vikings, like, all these teams, bro, like, they're fucking garbage. And by the way, I keep the same energy with my team that I would keep with the Patriots schedule. Like, the last 5 teams, RJ, have been some of the worst. Okay, with the exception of the Bears that got beat by Tyler Huntley, which is fucking paradoxical. But again, I guess it's kind of like one of those things where it's kind of like you're owned by a specific person, even though you're good. Like, yeah. Like that happened with, remember the Ravens keep getting owned by that bum quarterback backup. Who was his name? Do you know his name? This bum that he played for the Colts for a while. It was like this bum quarterback that, like, it was like this Mike Glennon figure. It wasn't Mike Glennon, but it was like a Mike Glennon-esque figure that every time the Ravens went up against them, they fucking lost. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, put them in the comment section. But every fucking time,
play for the Colts.
Yeah, it's like he played for.
He's before after Andrew Luck.
No, this is after Andrew Luck. Okay, but you know what? No, the Ravens and Colts. I'm gonna just put that up because we haven't played the Colts. Because now I'm just curious. Okay, we played them. Let's see, Ravens versus Colts. No, not this one. Ravens versus Colts 2020. Was it 2023 that we played them? Oh yeah, it was 2020. Oh, Gardner Minshew. There you go. We always lose to that bum. All right. So no matter how good we are, we lose to that bum. So maybe the Bears, maybe Tyler Huntley is the Bears Gardner Minshew, right?
Yeah.
So apart from the Bears, which again I'm not fully bought in on either, but they were my dark horse pick for the Super Bowl. So we're gonna get to that. That game next, but all I just got to say is that maybe that's what's going on here, because the past 5 teams, RJ, we beat the Dolphins, garbage. We beat the fucking Vikings, horrible. Like, right. You know how bad the Vikings are. The Vikings are so bad, right? That in order to like any quarterback that does bad, like Lamar Jackson or any other quarterback that does bad, they meme our quarterback by swapping out JJ McCarthy's face onto his body. That's how fucking bad the Minnesota Vikings are under JJ McCarthy. By the way, another quarterback we called the bum. Yeah. Before anybody else did. The same.
But that's the same team that was supposed to go to the NFC Championship game.
That's the same team. Exactly. But like I said, we played fraudulent teams. Our defense is still garbage. Hasn't changed. People thought because we beat the Vikings and we beat all these other teams and we held them to below 20 points. Oh, congratulations. You held JJ McCarthy, probably the biggest bust since fucking Jamarcus Russell, and you held Tyrod Taylor, what's it called? A journeyman, a career journeyman. Washed up journeyman to under 20 points. Congratulations. That means
Dylan Gabriel too.
Who?
And Dylan Gabriel too.
And Dylan Gabriel and Shador Sanders under 20 points. Congratulations, bro. Like, that's your big improvement. Like, Zach Orr is a bum.
Absolutely.
Zach Orr is horrible. And and by the way, whose fault is that? None other than John fucking Harbaugh, who's trying to be this little genius bastard, okay, and trying to take a nobody head coach. I'm not a head coach, a nobody coach off of the street. I know Zach Orr was a former player, but not all former players are going to be good head coaches.
Yeah.
Like, He took him off the street, basically. Listen, I feel bad for Zach Orr because his career ended short and all that. He was a good player for us. I get it, but the dude just is not good as a coach. Or like, if you want to give him a job, fine, make him an assistant. Like, tell him to go get the coffee in the morning, whatever you got to do to give him money and give him a job. Go right ahead. You can do that. No one's arguing that. But to give him the keys to a historically good defense after 2023, after Mike Macdonald departed, which, by the way, I was saying I wanted Mike Macdonald that year to replace John Harbaugh. We didn't get that, of course. We got more John Harbaugh, and now we're paying the price. First of all, look, Isaiah Likely, fuck, I hope they don't pay you. You're a fucking bum. Mark Andrews, I wanted you gone last year. Why are you still on this team? Derrick Henry's in his 30s. He's not playing horribly, but I mean, he's in his 30s. Like, come on. Keaton Mitchell's really good. They haven't been giving him the ball. And, you know, again, more malpractice by fucking John Harbaugh. Wide receivers, Zay Flowers, like a number 2 at best. All right. Yep. He's fast. He does a lot of cool things, but the dude is so fucking unclutch. And what I mean by unclutch is like he fumbles at the most unopportune times. That the dude's not a number 1. He's simply not. Rashad Bateman, that conversation's been done for 2 years. I've been telling everyone that nigga's a bum 3 years ago. All right. So he's a borderline 4, number 3 receiver at best. And that's what you're giving Lamar Jackson. And by the way, people saying Derrick Henry, I get it, Derrick Henry, but you gave Derrick Henry to Lamar when the nigga was 30.
Yeah.
So don't come at me with the whole, well, you got Derrick Henry. The nigga is 33 or something like that. All right. So don't come at me with that bullshit. Everyone knows once you're 28 and like look at Saquon, look like a whole bum. Like just the fact that Derrick Henry has been able to be this good for this long, that's good on him. But the fact of the matter is he's going to fall off. The decline is probably happening. So the dude has nobody. Defense is shit. The only one that's good out there is Kyle Hamilton. Marlon Humphrey's a bum. Like, the guy gets cooked by Jamar Chase. How many fucking times do I have to see this bum getting cooked by Jamar Chase? And the audacity of this nigga to then go on fucking X or Twitter, whatever you call it, and then make glizzy jokes. Like, you're fucking 30 years old making glizzy jokes while you're getting out there cooked like a bum.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So, listen, the Bengals are ass. This is nothing. This is no reflection on whether they're good or not. Bengals are fucking cheeks. This is a division game, so you got to also factor that in. Division games are always going to fuck you over. We're going to get to one divisional game that just fucked us all over, RJ. The Unks over deeply. So, with that, all I got to say is, by the way, Joe Burrow, still get the fuck out of there. You're out there hopping like a clown to save whose job, bro. Just demand a trade. Like, get the fuck out of Cincinnati. All right, go ahead.
I agree 100%. I don't have to say anything about this game because, CEO put it all into good words. Speaking of that, shout out to the Bears for giving Unks not a win, but helping us not lose, beating the Eagles 24-15. CEO, your thoughts?
Get to the super chat first.
Oh, shit. I didn't even know there was one in there. Thank you, Marcus. Giants fans are down bad. They saying that they will take John Harbaugh the fuck out of here.
Yeah, the Giants fans are saying that. He's right.
Well, Marcus, I hate to say this. Weren't you saying that as well, too? So,
listen, I know Dable's ass, but, I'll be happy to send y'all. Like, all y'all got to do is pay for the shipping, and we'll send.
Well, I know they fired Dable, so is what it is. Bears beat the Eagles 24-15. CEO, your thoughts?
Man, listen, I'll say this, and I said this last week. No one saw this coming. Now, I will preface this by saying I did say, and you can attest to this, that the Bears were my dark horse Super Bowl team.
Yes.
I thought I was a little bit crazy when I said it in the beginning. Again, I don't think they're going to the Super Bowl, don't get me wrong, but they are doing a lot better than a lot of people thought. But again, when they were down 0-3, like to begin the season, I was like, okay, I made a mistake. They're the same old Bears. They fucked us over. Goddamn, Mike's team fucked us over. Unfortunately, they got good all of a sudden, and not even good, RJ. I don't really buy into them like that, I'm gonna be honest. But at the same time, they're better than we thought, and we could have used them. Yeah, they overachieved, and unfortunately, we swapped them out for the Bucks, which was a big mistake. Yeah. But again, hindsight's 2020, and I don't think I think at the time, even you probably would be like, yeah, just swap them out. But
yeah, absolutely.
But listen, when it comes to this game, Caleb Williams is. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see anything special. Like, we've been saying Caleb's going to be the best quarterback in the draft, but even then, even after 2 years, I'm not seeing anything like spectacular. Ben Johnson's doing a good job. So he's looking like a decent head coach. But again, this is kind of like we have to wait and see. This is kind of like, head coaches have their CJ Stroud moment, RJ, right? Absolutely. Like sometimes head coaches go in the first year and they're spectacular and you think that's going to be the head coach. I'm going to be honest. I think the Patriots with Mike Vrabel are going to be a CJ Stroud year. Like I legitimately believe that. And with the Bears, I'm leaning towards a little bit of that, but at least they have a lot of talent. They have a lot of talent. The receiving core, their defense has some talent. They're injured to the ass, which is interesting. The fact that they're really banged up and injured on the defensive side of the ball, and they're still doing well is impressive. Their running backs, Swift is looking good. I think it was an ex-Eagles player last year. What's his name? Manumbai, whatever the fuck. Looking like a good gem of a running back. Offensive line's not looking like complete dog shit. Roma Doomsday's probably better than Marvin Harrison.
Yeah.
DJ Moore's always been a good receiver. He just hasn't been able to shine, with the Bears for obvious reasons. Their tight end room is stacked. Like they're a good team. Like, don't be surprised if they upset people, just like they did with the Eagles. Now, going to the Eagles side of the ball, I'm perfect. I'm so happy they lost. Like, fuck the Eagles. I hate the city of Philadelphia. I hate everything about their fan base. I hate their fucking Rocky statue. I hate their overrated fucking food. I hate their shit sandwich that they call the steak and cheese when other cities do it better than they do. All right. Like, I hate everything about that city. But what I'll say about this is that I'm done having the Jalen Hurts conversation, because I think anybody who knows anything about football knows that Jalen Hurts is just mid.
Yeah.
All right. Like, he's a mid quarterback that's carried around with everything around him. Now, the fact that Saquon Barkley barely has 600 yards in the year already, like either the dude's massively washed or there's something else going on there. But the fact that now this just confirms that Saquon Barkley did carry them to the Super Bowl last year. All right. It wasn't Hurts. Hurts is not a good quarterback. When I mean not a good quarterback, I mean like a top 5 quarterback. The dude is a mid-tier quarterback that gets carried and needs a great offensive coordinator, because what's his name? Sirianni, the head coach, can't call offenses, can't call defenses. He's just another John Harbaugh-esque coach, Mr. CEO that's worthless for has his success is relying on his offensive and defensive coordinators, just like a John Harbaugh is. Like, that's the problem with these type of head coaches. That's what Sirianni is. Their defense looks like fucking trash this year. This is the kind of defense I expected from Vic Fangio, who I was highly against the hiring. Fortunately, he had like one of his best years last year, and that's why they won the Super Bowl. But the Vic Fangio run defense looks like dog shit this year. And they have a lot of talent, RJ. The defense is stacked with talent. So that's not the Vic Fangio's just, I don't know what's happening. I mean, I was never high on him. Now he's looking like ass. So I don't know. Maybe, do you think the Eagles are, I need to ask you a question. Is this just another Eagles slump where they just have a little slump and then they go on to the Super Bowl? Or is this another 2023 year where they just fucking collapse and barely beat anyone in the playoffs?
Let me give my analysis of this game, then I'll answer your question. As it goes for the Bears, I want to give a shout out to the Bears. Caleb is looking better than last year, which is really not saying much. But, I mean, and so is Roma Doomsday. But It's an improvement. As it goes for the defense is looking good. Ben Johnson. I mean, Ben Johnson, you're doing better than your last team, which is the Lions, and the Lions are taking a huge downturn. So shout out to the Bears as it goes for Philly. Philly, to answer CEO's question, you're going through the Super Bowl slump where, you're just, how can I put it? At the end of the day, you lost Kevin O'Connell, who actually used your weapons. I don't know who the fuck your offensive coordinator is now, but you could tell now Kevin O'Connell might be a dog shit head coach.
Well, I think they're wasn't it Steichen? Those are
no. Kevin O'Connell was their offensive coordinator last year. Or was that the
no? Was he? I think O'Connell's been the head coach from Minnesota for a few years now, so it can't be him.
No, not Kevin O'Connell. Kellen out. What's his name?
Kellen Moore.
My bad. Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore might be a dog shit head coach as he is for the Saints right now, but he knows how to use offense. He's just the NFC version of Mike McDaniels. So that's why they're not able to. He was able to use Jalen Hurts in his style, but unfortunately, whoever the dog shit fucking offensive coordinator is now, they just said, "Hey, we still got the talent. We run the Super Bowl. We can just put whoever in there and we'll be good." Clearly not. Saquon Barkley has 600 yards, like CEO says. AJ Brown is bitching. I mean, Devontae Smith, he's probably looking for his big contract. That's why he's not saying anything. You guys look beyond fucking horrible. Vic Fangio regressed back to the meme. He was a one-hit wonder. He's regressed back to the meme. And you guys are, I'm going to keep it real with you. It would not shock me. You guys are not going to, I mean, I think the Bears took the number 1 seed now. So you guys are going to have to play on the road. And if you get the Rams, if you get, I don't know who else, whoever else, if you guys get the Rams, I got you guys losing. This is just like the 2020, what was it 2023, 2024 CEO where they started off like 8-1 and then they fucking lost every game. Clapped. So Philly, you had your run. Enjoy your Super Bowl because you're not going back. Where you hiding? You might as well go back in the fucking hiding because you lost to the Bears at Philly. And by the way, Friday Night Football sucks. I've been saying this for years. Friday and Thursday Night Football needs to be erased from football. So, and I'm glad CEO's on my side about that.
I mean, you want to talk about that now?
Yeah, absolutely. Friday Night Football stinks.
Listen, what's with the need? And I listen, I get that they want to keep adding games and all that, but listen. Okay, you want to add Thanksgiving games because families eat and watch football. Okay, fine. I'll give you that.
I have no problem with that.
Plus, they've been doing that since like the 60s. I'll give you that. I don't care. Okay. My problem is now you had Christmas games. I get that because I get that. But now you're moving on to let's have a Black Friday game. Black Friday is not a fucking holiday.
At all.
Black Friday is a commercial retail day. That it is not a fucking holiday. Why are you giving a football game to Black Friday? Like, it's literally just a day where companies artificially decrease the prices on consumer goods. That's it. It is not a time where everybody comes together and watches a game. It's literally a bunch of niggas fighting over a half-price TV at fucking Best Buy. All right? That's what fucking Black Friday. Why are you giving that a game? Like now it's like before you could justify things with, okay, we just want to give them a game because it's the holidays, whatever. Now you're just being greedy. All right? Because nobody wants to sit here on Friday night. What dumbasses, do you think that people are just going to waste every single day of their lives watching the NFL? Yeah. Like, they have other things. First of all, there are other sports. All right, that's one. 2, people have other things to do. And 3, like, the world doesn't revolve around the fucking NFL. You have Sundays. Everyone, like this, by the way, the fact that this country has given you Sundays as this kind of like, there's always like, okay, Sundays for church, for religion in church, because that's when people go to church, right?
Yep.
And for football. Like, that's, they literally gave you the same day that they go to church for football. And that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough, RJ. They had to push it and push it. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are the same thing. The NFL is greedy. The NFL fucking sucks. That's why its product is fucking stuff. You over exaggerate. What made football great, and what makes college football great, CEO, is that everybody was watching college football. You know why? Is because there's 15 games, and after this, that next week, CEO, there's not college football until January. That's when the playoffs. Well, no, conference championship games. I forgot, but that's a limited amount of games.
Facts.
But conference championship, number one, because the kids have finals during December, so obviously they can't play. But number two, there's 15 games, and then you have the playoffs. That's it. And it's always on fucking Saturday. Do you have Friday games that they promote shit?
No.
Sure, but that's once an occasion. Usually D3 teams play on Friday.
RJ, so what's your favorite food?
You said my favorite what?
Your favorite food. What's your favorite food?
Oh, pizza.
Okay, pizza. You like pizza, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Now imagine you eating pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every fucking day. You would vomit. You would vomit.
Horrible. It's beyond fucking. I'm sorry. Look, this is the worst, horrible fucking thing ever. I never was a fan of Thursday night. Ever since, I remember like it was yesterday when Richard Sherman's career ended against the shitty ass fucking Cardinals.
Yeah.
He's on the podium crying, saying, "I don't have enough time to rest." Okay, Thanksgiving, fine, whatever. I have no problem with that. You got Sundays and you got Mondays too. Now you want Thursday, now you want Friday, now you want Christmas. They're probably gonna have something for New Year's. They're adding an extra game. It's like, and you're barely having these guys practice. The product's fucking horrible. It's bad. Why the fuck do you have anything on Black Friday? Who gives a fuck about Black Friday?
It's an oversaturation of the product. Why do you think the NFL dominated the MLB, dominated the NBA? It's because there's something called scarcity. Yep. When you flood the market with, and by the way, when you had games, RJ, on Saturday and Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Not on a Saturday, on Sunday nights and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you had quality games. You could be more, you could put more quality into one day instead of spreading that shit out.
Yeah.
Like, the whole idea of just spreading games out, putting dumbass matchups, horrible matchups on random days of the week, like, it's pathetic. It's greedy. Okay. And by the way, as somebody who's been very pro-capitalist throughout my life, like, this is one of the big flaws of capitalism. This is the constant greed, okay? The constant degradation of quality that you give to the consumer because your bitch ass wants to make an extra nickel, okay?
Literally.
Like, that's the issue here, RJ. It's the issue, like, the owners, you're making like $400 million a year on fucking TV rights and all that shit. That's not enough. You need a whore out to Amazon. You need a whore out to fucking ESPN?
Peacock.
You need a whore out to all these industries. $400 million a year per team is not enough.
Also, CEO, I should have mentioned this. I just thought of this right now. This is also a product of COVID because, CEO, don't forget, and you will probably remember this too. Wednesday night football happened when the Ravens and Steelers had to push back their game to COVID. Then they had a Friday night game because they had to push back, I think, a Monday night game. Mm-hmm. So they were like, oh, shit, people watch on Wednesday and Friday? We should do it when COVID's over. So you can thank COVID for that shit as well, too, because this wasn't a thing. It was just no. And even with Sunday night, CEO, if you look back in history, CEO, they only had 2 games on Sunday. It was the 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and then the 8 o'clock game was Monday night. Why not go back to that? Why?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on my bad because it don't make them less money. So
no, it's just the greed, RJ. I could understand if this was the WNBA and they're struggling to make money. I'm like, listen, you're doing what you can to try to make a fucking dollar or to try to be a little bit more successful and squeeze things out. I get it, right? Because you're trying to be a more thriving business. You're making hand over fist and fucking profit. Yeah. And instead of being like, you know what, let me throw the fucking consumer a dog bone. Let me give them a treat and let me stop destroying this product and making it shit. And let me put more quality into the fucking the product. Let me spend a little more. Let me hire the referees full time. The fact that refs are not full time in the league is despicable. All right,
Absolutely.
Like you could resolve a lot of these ref issues if you just paid them a full salary. But no, being cheap. We're gonna pretend to be heroes for players. We're gonna pretend to we'll care about their injuries while we're gonna whore out and become cheap and have all this turf on the field. We can't pay for real grass because we're too cheap. But
they have a $2 billion deal with the turf companies.
The two. I'm like, oh my god! Like, how much money does your old decrepit ass that will be dead within the next 10 years need? Like. I don't get it. Like, you want your legacy to be this? Because it sucks. It stinks. It's not good.
CEO, you know what you're sounding like, bro?
What?
You sound like RJ Sports Facts CEO. Just, you're late, but you're sounding like me, bro.
No, this is RJ. When I say, because I think you and Brandon never really fully understood my point. When I said...
No. I understand. No, see, I understand your point. The NFL, I even understand it even more. The NFL has brainwash the younger generation to think this is good. That's why I don't give you.
They think it's good, yeah, but it's successful because they think not only do they think it's good, right? Mm-hmm. This has been my point since the very beginning when I spoke with you and Brandon about the NFL product, right? Mm-hmm. I've always said that it's like McDonald's.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's successful. It's easily accessible. It was cheap before. Like now, it's the McDonald's. Okay. Listen, you tasted McDonald's back earlier. It tasted better before.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, now it tastes like shit. Now it's more expensive. They're still making a shit ton of money. They're still making a lot of money. People are still going to McDonald's and paying $15 for a combo meal. Right?
100%. 100%.
So this is what they are. They are McDonald's, and people are like, well, I like my fucking $10 McChicken. I used to pay $1 for that McChicken, but now I'll pay $5 for that McChicken. I'll bitch about it, then I'll just consume another McChicken.
Absolutely. And I'll even give you a better example, CEO. The NFL was like Drake. Drake back in the day, very good. Music was off the charts. Even I'm speaking for me personally. I like this music. Now, Drake can put out bullshit and people be like, it's Drake. Even though this album or the song's not good, he can do whatever. It is what it is. And that's what the NFL is. And it's beyond fucking horrible. It's beyond trash.
Now listen, I do think some of Drake's songs are good. Okay.
Yeah, he puts out a bit like the NFL puts out a banger here and there, but I mean, Drake's kind of falling off.
Listen, and you can apply this to every industry. Remember, for example, a cartoon I think most of us watch. Remember SpongeBob?
Yeah.
In the early years, that was a great show. Now look at SpongeBob now. Fucking Ice Spice commercials and shit with SpongeBob twerking. Like that's what SpongeBob has become. This is what this shit has become. It's greed. It's disgusting. It's trash. Now listen.
All right.
Now listen. People will still consume it. And by the way, when we criticize the NFL, and I think you realize this. Like the kaiju, like you and Brandon thought I was like the kaiju. I'm not kaiju. Kaiju loves this shit. He loves the slop.
No, I understand your point. Like, I don't think personally UCO like the NFL where it's going, but you can, and I even understand it. That's why I kind of I died this down. Like the Spongie's generation loves this. The generation before Spongy, even younger, they're gonna love this because the NFL, and I give them credit. They pulled the propaganda scheme to a full max to say this is football. Friday night is football. Christmas is football. Like
RJ, you remember those Nickelodeon games? That's what it was about. That was the propaganda.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's how Spongy got probably into it. So,
and by the way, why do you think the UFC? Because I like the UFC now. I think you got into it a lot too. Like absolutely. You like it. Like it's one day. It's a Saturday. That's it. You watch it Saturday, and then you wait for the next matchup next Saturday. And sometimes They won't have one. They won't have a card on Saturday. You have to wait 2 weeks for the next card.
Yeah, that's a whole fact. Like, that's why I love boxing and UFC. Now, granted, they have to do that because it's way more physical than football.
Right. Yeah.
But at the same time, boxing, you only have me personally. I think UFC and boxing should have one. Well, I mean, boxing has multiple companies, so UFC should only have one pay-per-view a month. That's it. That is fucking it. And that's why it's good. The NFL, you're getting Monday, you're getting Thursday. Now you're going to start, and this is towards the end of the year. You're going to get more Fridays. You're going to get more Saturdays. You're going to get more Sundays. Because I don't know if you noticed, the CEO, the NFL plays on Saturdays now, especially when college football is not around. So it's just too much. And the play is bad. It's fucking horrible. I said in my last video, it's fucking horrible.
The play is bad. The officiating is dog shit. Again, because like these referees, like, okay, they are a part-time referee, but then in the offseason they're fucking lawyers or they're fucking doctors. Like, what is this? Like, you can't give them you can't hire referees full-time because, well, what's the excuse?
They're fucking cheap. They're beyond fucking cheap. So this is what it is. I think I don't know if you remember me saying this when you and Brandon were on. I feel like the NFL is like Rome. No other society took over Rome. Rome fell within itself. That's the NFL. It's falling within itself.
Yeah.
So,
now
at least for product-wise, I'll say.
Now let's get to these rest of these great games.
Yeah, the Jets and Falcons. That's a good matchup. Which the Jets won. I'm actually shocked.
The Jets won't get. At least we don't have the Falcons on our team. God damn.
Yeah, facts. 49ers, Browns. Everybody knew the 49ers were going to win that. Come on.
Oh,
unfortunately, my team sold. I mean, everybody. You know what? I'm due to have a bad game, CEO. Michael Jordan had a game where he had 13 points. I'm curing you, sorry ass bums. All right.
But did we have to sell back to back? That's the thing. Like,
yeah,
the Colts sold, which that's a little bit less surprising because it's a fucking divisional game.
Yeah.
But like the Rams, like, hey, okay, but I understand the Rams are due to have a bad game, but can you had to sell to fucking Bryce Young?
Yeah, that's a fact. And yes, Bryce Young's still ass, everybody. Bryce Young's still horrible, so don't even come with that bullshit.
Like, I don't want to hear it. Like, Tim Tebow beat the Steelers in the playoffs. Whoop-de-doo. Like,
yeah.
And that was when the Steelers, that was back when real football existed. So, yeah, by the way, the Panthers, okay, you're what are they, 7-6 or something like that? I mean, congratulations. You're not doing shit. You're irrelevant. The Rams, I think they're going to go deep in the playoffs. When it comes to the Colts and Texans, I just want to say this. Although I'm very upset because the Colts sold.
Yes.
Sold us. What did we tell you bums about Daniel Jones?
What did we tell you about this guy?
How many times do we have to play the same fucking game with these below mid fucking quarterbacks? How many times do we have to say the same shit before you dumbass niggas get it?
I'm sorry. And this is also, and this has nothing to do with the NFL. Maybe it does, but the overhyping of mid quarterbacks or trash quarterbacks. See, I've never seen this phenomenon. I'm trying to think, even growing up, even when like what's his asshole's name? Who's the quarterback for the Jacksonville Jaguars back in the day?
Blake
something. Bortles. No one ever hyped him up, CEO. Even when he had that fluke year, no one ever hyped him up.
No, you know what's interesting, RJ? Even when they hyped up mid quarterbacks, at least they had a reason to do so. Eli Manning won 2 Super Bowls. He was mid, but at least they had a reason to do so.
Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl.
Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl. They had a reason to do so. This bum has zero reason to hype him up. Why are you hyping him up? Like, legitimately, look at the Colts roster. Apart from Taylor, they really don't have a lot of other like spectacular pieces. I mean, for being honest.
But CEO, not even Jones. This asshole Justin Fields last year and this year got hyped up and got a 3-year deal with the Jets. Why? He sucks. He's garbage. Like, what the fuck?
And you know what the interesting thing is, RJ? Everyone was dick riding the Colts, talking about Daniel Jones this, Daniel Jones that. Look at our new girl boss fucking owner, right? Look at what your girl boss owner greenlit. She gave away 2 first-round picks back-to-back years to get Sauce Gardner, who's barely a top cornerback in the league, because she bought in to Daniel Jones. So,
CEO, that's woman leadership right there. Though you're gonna make a Kaiju Master J very upset.
Right. So, but again, RJ, they're gonna be clapping like fucking seals and shit when this woman traded for fucking Sauce Gardner. What? You gave away 2 first-round picks, you dumb fuck, because you believed in Daniel Jones. That's a fireable offense. But of course, she's a Nepo baby and she owns the team. There's no consequences for that shit.
Also, and I'm an Oklahoma fan, Boomer Sooner, but Baker Mayfield, no one wants to talk about it. He's taking a step down. That's a fact.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Baker Mayfield. I mean, you know what, RJ? I mean, this might make an argument for Mike Evans' greatness, because the moment that nigga went out, this nigga turned to shit.
Absolutely. Mike Evans is the first ballot Hall of Famer, not even a fucking question. Like, he's been horrible since fucking Mike Evans went down. And speaking of Baker, I don't care. You're supposed to beat the Cardinals. You're supposed to blow out the fucking Cardinals. The fact that you won by 3 points is utterly disgusting. Speaking of that, the Dolphins beat the Saints. Who cares?
No one cares.
Jacksonville beat the Titans. Another one. Well, I'll say this. No one's really hyping up Trevor Lawrence, so I'll say that. So
no, because like we all know what he is. And by the way, bro, the Titans, I hate to say this, but like they're losing so bad and in such a horrible fashion. Like, you might have to consider redrafting another quarterback. Like, they might have to pull a Cardinals with Josh Rosen.
There's no one coming out this year.
Yeah, that's the bad. That's it. Like, who's coming? Drake, or not Drake? Drew Allard or something like that. Like
Drew Allard, maybe Riley from fucking Notre Dame. Saying from Ohio State, he's a rookie. He's staying. Moore from Oregon, he's probably staying another year. So none of these quarterbacks are good. Ty Simpson from Alabama. I mean, you're gonna trust the Alabama quarterback. Good luck with that.
By the way, are we talking also? This is a discussion for like another day too. But like, let's just talk about how shitty the pipeline from the college football quarterbacks are to the NFL. The pipeline has never been more horrible.
Beyond hope. I can't think. Once again, CEO, isn't it funny before 20? See, all the best quarterbacks right now are drafted before 2020, CEO. Do you see my correlation now? Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, Matthew Stafford. I mean, hell, even guys we're not sold on. Justin Herbert, 2019. Who else? Dak, 2016.
Right.
Hell, I mean, well, Burrow was 2020, right?
I think so.
Okay, so Burrow. Okay, fine. I'll concede to Burrow. Burrow's the only one. Everybody else, I mean, I guess if you want to throw Hurts in there, because I think he was 21 CEO. Yeah, I think him and Burrow came out at the same time. But that was pre-COVID, technically, CEO. So I still stand corrected. To this day. Like, it's beyond horrible. Trash. So
yeah, I mean, it's I don't know. I mean, and by the way, like, is that like, because the prospects that are coming out of the college football world are not good and they're not thriving in the NFL. So is that another issue going on separate from the NFL in terms of like quality of talent that's going on, or what?
No, I just think it's a bad year for college. I think last year, when you have a great class, and I put great in quotation marks, like the Drake, May, Caleb one, you're going to have a bad year after that. So that's what's going on in college. Right. So I'm going to put it to you like this. Every single good all the quarterbacks in the top 10 right now in rankings, they're all freshmen. So they're still learning. Okay. So that's so it is what it is there. And as it goes for the Vikings, Seattle, another one, Sam Darnold, I don't believe in him. I'm sorry. Like, I mean, I know he had 2, quote, back-to-back good years. I don't believe in him. But the fact that he's even in the conversation, it's just another quarterback that was drafted before 2020. It's cooking right now against his old team, ironically. Oh, man. Is what it is. The Bills beat the Steelers. I'm not impressed. Bills, congratulations.
No, I'm not impressed, but at least they didn't sell us. So
yeah, is what it is. Chargers beat the Raiders, kicking the Raiders out of playoff contention. Justin Herbert. The Chargers, you're another fraudulent team. Don't believe in you.
No, we don't believe in charges. But I just gotta say about the whole Raiders situation. Pete Carroll, you're too old to coach. Retire.
Geno Smith's another one. People will believe in the hype.
Remember when we had to like literally take shit and abuse in the comment section because the niggas were shitting on our takes on fucking Geno Smith?
Absolutely. Fucking awesome kid. You can blame your little Seattle brethren out there in Seattle for fucking flagging my old hangouts to the point where I had to fucking delete them. So is what it is there.
Yeah.
So beyond gay, Geno's a bum. People are hyping this up, saying, "Oh, he's going back with Pete Carroll." At the end of the day, he's still a fucking bum. So leave him be. And as it stands right now, the Broncos beating the Commanders 20-17.
I just want to say this: Broncos, we don't believe in you either. Like you can beat the Commanders. I don't care; they're garbage, and they don't have Jaden. They don't even have Daniels, bro. They have like half their roster, and you're still struggling.
Facts. And I never believed Sean Payton, you're overrated as fuck. I truly, now granted, I don't think Drew Brees is as great as everybody thinks, but you were vastly carried by Drew Brees. You have done jack shit since Drew Brees has been there. I don't give a fuck if you went to a wild card game with fucking Bo Mix and got blown out by the Bills. You suck. Beyond trash. We have a Super Bowl rematch, CEO, between the Giants and the Patriots, CEO. And unfortunately, we don't have Eli or Tom Brady playing. So who do you got in this Monday Night Football game, CEO?
All right. First of all, I want to start by saying this, to clear it up for idiots like Kaiju, right?
Okay.
The Giants versus Patriots is not a fucking rivalry. All right. It's not.
Never
was. It never was. First of all, the Giants swept you in the Super Bowl. That's one. Yeah. Two, that's about it. Like there's literally no connection apart from those two Super Bowls, which again, they swept you. When a team sweeps you, that is not a rivalry. So we need to stop with this whole everything's a rivalry bullshit. You know what? Stop doing that shit. This is not a rivalry. This is just an old Super Bowl matchup. The former quarterbacks are no longer here, and you got two fucking young quarterbacks that have zero beef. Like this is not a rivalry. And I just want to say we're picking the Patriots because the Giants are fucking they're probably even worse than the fucking Cardinals, which is saying a lot.
I might shock you here. I might pick the New York Football Giants in this.
Oh, really?
Number one, go Unks. And number two,
absolutely.
You know this for a fact. The Giants, I think this last week just got eliminated from playoff contention, which means they can play good now, CEO. So you know that for a fact. I know that as a former Giants fan.
Yo, that's true. Like some of these teams, once they're eliminated, like all the pressure's off, so they just start balling.
Yeah, so is what it is. There, and the Patriots could have a Rams thing where they're get upset. So is what it is. Yeah. The Patriots are gonna lose one more. So is what it is. We have the Cowboys and the Lions. Unfortunately, CEO, we don't have Tony Romo and Matthew Stafford on either one of these teams. So, CEO, who do you got?
I got the Lions, and the only reason I got the Lions is because the Cowboys are kind of like a fluke little run here. A fluky ass run, and the Lions have lost back-to-back, have they? Or something like that?
They barely beat the Giants, and they just lost to the Packers.
Okay, yeah. So they're on a bad stretch. The Cowboys are flukes. No one believes in them. So I feel like the Lions are going to bounce back on this game.
Also, by the way, I also want to say, just going not to drag this in, but even CEO, even the Thursday night Thanksgiving game, you had one game and it used to be the Cowboys and Lions. Now you got three. Oversaturation.
Agreed. Yeah, agreed. And by the way, we're rooting for the Cowboys, though, just so you know.
Yeah. Titans and Browns. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just skip over that shit. Nobody will care about that bullshit.
I might actually watch how bad this fucking game is. Well, you have Shador versus Cameron Ward here, CEO.
Disgusting.
I'm skipping. I ain't even gonna fucking touch that shit.
Steelers,
Ravens. I got the Ravens. There's no way to lose back at home.
No, I got the Ravens, and plus I think Lamar's jaded because people are talking shit about him, and every time he does that, like he starts talking shit on X and starts balling. So I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
Colts, Jaguars. CEO, I might go with the Colts. Divisional game. I could definitely see it upset here.
I'm gonna go with the Colts, and we need this fucking win. So I'm gonna go with the Colts. So just off of that alone, I have very little faith in them, but we need them to win. So I'm gonna go with the Colts.
Yeah, Commanders, Vikings. I'm gonna go. Man,
this is some dog shit, bro.
This is bad. Oh my
Like,
god.
oh my god. Like,
Well, maybe if you didn't waste the Bears and the Eagles on fucking Friday night, you could have had that shit in here. But is what it is. I'll go Vikings, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, okay.
By the way, speaking of that, we could talk on this video. Kevin O'Connell, I know CEO was high on you, but you're a fucking bum. The fact that you.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that because it's in the discussions. So, listen, it's Kevin O'Connell, another. I think I said another stupid genius.
Yeah.
Like, think about it, RJ, because we thought they were we thought Kevin O'Connell was okay, like as a play caller, right?
Yep.
But I think as the years go on, I think he's a stupid genius. Like the fact that you greenlit JJ McCarthy on your team when we said do not draft that nigga. We do not. And this is another reason why the NFL stinks. Like, why are these niggas getting paid millions of dollars and yet two niggas who get zero money off of this shit have better fucking draft sense than you bums?
Exactly. Where's our fucking money at?
Yeah, well, where's our where's our paycheck? Because I mean, holy shit! Like the fact that you greenlit this JJ McCarthy bum, no, fuck out of here, Kevin O'Connell. You deserve to get fired. You're probably another what was his name? Mike McDonald?
Mike McDaniel.
Mike McDaniel or something like that. This fake genius that comes out of the dumbass Kyle Shanahan tree. Like, fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, like we give shit to Kyle Shanahan, justifiably so, but you can't deny. You know what it is, CEO? First of all, I do think it's lazy coaching. Like in my video, these coaches are fucking lazy. They think they could take any player and make them into a superstar. And number two, just because someone comes from the Kyle Shanahan and don't forget Sean McVay tree doesn't mean they can do what they do. Andy Reid, look at him. Matt Nagy can't do what he does. No. Sorry. I mean, I guess you could say didn't Doug Peterson come from Andy Reid too?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But he had one fluke year. That's it.
Yeah.
The fuck out of here. Bengals and Bills. Now, this is interesting, especially since Joe Burrow's back, and I think the Bengals are still not out of playoff contention, I don't believe.
No, they're technically not, but it's going to take a lot. But they're technically not.
I might go Bengals, CEO. Off of the fact that, number one, I think Josh Allen has a losing record against Joe Burrow, so.
I'm going to go with the Bills because I still think the Bengals' defense is fucking dog shit. All right. The only reason they held us to 14 points is because, of course, that dumbass likely fumbled in the end zone, and of course Zay Flowers fumbled. So,
yeah, what's up with this? Why is he always fucking fumbling? My gosh.
Yeah, this asshole, bro. Like I'm almost done with him.
Like fuck, my gosh. Dolphins and Jets. Oh my gosh. Dolphins and Jets.
Dolphins, I guess.
Bro, this is like, why would you waste Packers and Lions on Thursday? Do you really need 3 games on Thanksgiving? Then you waste the Eagles and fucking whatever. I don't care. Seattle Falcons. Great. Another
Seattle.
great matchup.
Seattle. Thank God. Yes.
Bucks. Great. Raiders and oh my gosh. All right.
Well, Saints and Bucks, at least that's an easy win for the fuck. Well, that's a divisional game, right?
Yep.
Yo, you know what? This week is not looking great for the Hunks either, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like we might be legit cooked because this week's not looking good. Broncos, Raiders. I mean, I'm hoping for an upset, I guess. But it's the Raiders, and that's another easy win for them. Like, god damn, bro.
Well, I mean, that is a divisional game, but we have to take the Broncos in that. Rams, Cardinals. I'm gonna go Rams. Well, obviously, number one, because they're my team against the Hunks. Number two, they just got beat by Bryce Young, so they're going to take their anger out.
Yeah. Good luck, Cardinals. You better hide the Vaseline. That's all I got to say.
Bears, Packers. That's actually a very interesting game. I don't think neither one. We don't have. Oh, we have. I'm going to go Packers.
No, yeah, I'm going to go with the Packers, but goddamn, the Hunks have only hard games. Like, that's so fucked up.
And then the Chiefs, Texans. I think the Chiefs will get it, especially losing.
Yeah, listen, if the Chiefs, if y'all lose this, it's over for you, bro. So
yeah, that's a fact. And as it goes, speaking of that, Eagles and Chargers, I think we're going Chargers. I don't know. The Chargers are pretty frauds themselves too.
Fuck, like, can we get some easy games up in this bitch? Like, holy shit!
Well, it wouldn't shock me if the Eagles won. But speaking of that, CEO, this is after this year. I'm telling you right now, and I think I made a video about it, but I'll probably make another video this offseason. Yeah. Justin Jefferson or AJ Brown will be a Chief in the offseason this year. You have to give Mahomes some type of help.
I could see AJ Brown. Well, yeah, I could see.
Time out. The Vikings are going to rebuild after this year, especially if they fire O'Connell. You don't think they'll take Xavier Worthy, who's young, and a fucking 2 first-rounders for JJ, who's smack dab in his prime, going into 30?
Listen, if Justin Jefferson goes to the Chiefs, that's going to be a very interesting storyline. That's all I'll say. But
AJ Brown, I don't think the Eagles would trade. I think JJ's more realistic because the Vikings are not competing.
Listen, I'll say this: if the Eagles collapse like they did in 2023, I can see them moving on from Brown. I can see that.
I don't think to the Chiefs though, but I think JJ, just Jefferson, they will. So
I could also see them trading because they might deem JJ an untouchable. Like some teams do that. Some teams do that. Like some teams do that. You got to admit that. They could go after Garrett Wilson again. Don't sleep on that. Because
I think Mahomes is gonna be like, no, I need a top receiver. Like, especially if the Ravens and the fucking Bills are gonna do the same thing. He's like, nah, fuck all that.
No, because the Ravens are not doing that shit. They're not gonna.
Well, the Bills. The Bills have history doing that.
Yeah, let me see receivers that the Chiefs could draft. Could trade for, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, you said Justin Jefferson, which I think is still a very big stretch, but I don't think it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I think more along the lines of like Chris Olave. I think that's more what they're going to go with, something like that.
I don't think so.
Because it's going to be a lot easier to do that. Like it's going to be like
I do think Mahomes. I think Mahomes is going to be like, fuck all that. I need a number one. Like I need that guy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Mahomes is that type of person.
No, he's fired. Trust me. Remember who's cursing out fucking that? Who's it?
I think he's more of a like he's fiery, but I don't think he's the Tom Brady type of fiery where it's all like, you bitch, you better bring me this and that. You feel me? Like,
I do think Mahomes has pull in that fucking organization.
I don't know. You don't think a Chris Olave would be enough to get it done?
No, I'm sorry. I'm not saying he's
a good receiver. But you got to think he's on a bad team. When he was like, he could do something.
I don't think Mahomes or even Andy Reid. Andy Reid's had some great receivers. I think, especially if Justin Jefferson and AJ Brown, I do think, especially after this collapse, he will get traded. Justin Jefferson, the Vikings are going to fire Kevin. They're going to be in full rebuild. They're going to want all the draft picks they want. Why keep an aging receiver? And they got Addison too, who's younger.
JJ's not that old, right? He's like Chris.
He's up there. He's up there. He's like in late 20s, early 30s.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, let me look that up because I thought maybe he is because I thought he was. Let's see. He's 26. He's 26.
Okay. My bad.
Chris Olave's 25. I could see them going for like I could see them trying to go like, let's say that doesn't work out. Like, what are some other like Chris Olave's realistic?
Who's in
could you
know what, bro? You know what? Just because I want to just say fuck the Giants, go get Malik Neighbors. Fuck it.
You know what? Another interesting name I thought about, Brandon Ayuk. They could trade for him.
Yeah, you think the Niners will give up him?
Yeah, I definitely do. Maybe who knows, RJ? Maybe if the Commanders keep going downhill, Terry, they can move on from Terry.
Did they sign Terry yet or no?
They did, but they can still move on from him.
Yeah, it wouldn't shock me.
How about T. Higgins? They can move on from him because he's too expensive. They got to rebuild that line.
I don't think the Bengals. That's an in-conference thing. I don't think that'll happen.
I heard
we're gonna get to the NBA talk. All right, chill out, y'all. Damn.
Yeah, and listen, even they're tired about the fucking NFL.
You know what I'm saying? We'll see. Hold on. Well, tell me. I want to look up the rankings real quick. And now, granted, I don't think no one cares right now, but Not gonna lie, CEO, the NBA rankings have been very interesting. And hold, time out. Even though you didn't put this on the list, CEO, I gotta show this real quick.
All right.
Speaking of something, CEO, can I get my credit about Cade Cunningham?
Hey, listen, he's good.
Say what you know, CEO. This is a good sign for the NBA. You know what I thought of? Cade Cunningham. He could have demanded a trade. He could have said, "Fuck this." He's stuck with the CEO. Remember, just a couple years ago, 30 straight games lost. He's stuck off an ACL tear. He's stuck through it. Now he's the number 1 seed in the fucking East. Shout out to Cade, bro.
Wouldn't be if my Celtics weren't injured, but still impressive.
That's still commendable.
Yeah, it's impressive. I agree with that. Why the fuck the Raptors are number 3? Because they suck dick. So
listen, Scotty Barnes is. I mean, I'm not saying he's gonna be a superstar, but he's kind of getting into his own. They have Brandon Ingram. They got Barrett, RJ Barrett. On paper, they're not a bad team.
Yeah, I have zero belief in them.
Oh yeah, facts, but not a bad team. My Knicks are number 2, CEO. You know what I'm saying?
And I just want to say about frauds. But anyway, I want to say,
CEO, we are second. Where's your team at? Number 8, CEO. All right, so
we still better than the fucking Sixers.
No. Oh yeah. I mean, they're doing now. CEO, here's something interesting.
Yeah,
Giannis is number 11 out of the play-in, CEO.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I want to say this. My top 75 list is going to be very, very interesting to say the least.
That street's about to be fucking lit.
Because I know a lot of y'all are going to be pissed off at some of my picks, but they have logic, reasoning, and facts to back them up.
Okay? It took me 4 days to do my list. I was literally on my laptop, fucking looking up everything, bro. So this is gonna be interesting. I think Brandon's gonna piss us off the most because, little disclaimer, anybody plus 1960 he's not put on the list, or 1970, so he's not put on the list. So just letting.
Oh, he's not. Listen, I thought about doing the same thing, excluding, right?
Okay.
But then I'm like, no, there's just not enough players. You have to include them. There's just not enough players. Now you can value modernity over the older players.
Mm-hmm.
But a list without them, I'm like, yeah, it looks horrible. If you don't have them on, it just looks fucking horrible. Yeah. So, so I just did some research. When exactly is the stream when we're gonna do that?
It's the All-Star weekend.
All-Star weekend. When is that? How far out is that?
I think All-Star weekend is the day after the Super Bowl. So,
in February,
the 15th, I believe.
Okay, there's plenty of time still to
And speaking of that, YNs and fucking everybody else in the chat, we actually stream on my birthday, February 1st, which is on a Sunday. So,
that is. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep, I just found that out this week too. But you know what I'm saying? Let's look at the West, CEO, the Thunder. Now, CEO, do you think the Thunder are on pace to break Golden State's 72-73 win season?
Yeah.
I hope they fucking don't.
I hope they don't. Because
whoa! I just thought of something, CEO.
Yeah, get that.
The Warriors won a championship before. Their point guard, Steph Curry, won an MVP.
Yeah.
Right? The next year, they break the all-time regular season record,
okay,
go to the finals, and lose.
Okay.
And that year was that was the 2015-2016 season. Golden OKC just won a championship. MVP point guard on record to break that record. 2025 to 2026 season. Maybe this is a good chance. OKC could lose in the CEO. It's history, CEO. There's certain. Can we agree that sports is one of the things you just can't? It's just certain things you can't explain.
No, I mean I agree with that. The only thing is Steph will be a top 10 player of all time, while fucking SJ will never touch that list. So
I agree, but I'm just saying history has a tendency of repeating itself. So I'm just saying if they break that record, and some of the conspiracy that they broke that record, the reason why they flamed down the playoffs and even went down 3-1 to OKC is because they were so tired in the regular season. That could be the case for OKC.
Yeah, that could.
So you know what, OKC, play all 82 games, all your starters, no resting, play all 48 minutes, go into the playoffs. All right, go ahead, OKC. I got that, bro. Yeah, I got that. Especially if it's my Knicks in the playoffs. You feel me, CEO?
Yeah.
No,
bro, listen, we all know your Knicks ain't winning shit, though.
If the Knicks beat OKC in the fucking CEO, you might as well not show up to stream next stream, bro. It's gonna be fucking over.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'd rather see the Knicks win than the Thunder. I'm gonna be honest with
you. Yeah, see, I'm just letting you know. I might go live after that. I might have a live stream if we win. It's gonna be me and Brandon. Fucking, it's gonna be over. It might be. We might bring back. I might go on the Hangout channel. It's gonna be fucking over. It's gonna be over, bro.
Listen, bro, and then you'll need like fucking 16 championships to catch up. All right.
I don't give a bro. I don't give a fuck about that. If I can die knowing my Knicks won before I died, that's all that matters. I don't give a fuck.
Listen, your Knicks ain't doing shit. All right.
You think Awesome Kid cares if his Raptors do anything? He watched them win a championship a few years ago. All right, CEO. So,
I mean,
CEO, you just watch your team fucking win a championship. Like, come on, that's why you're not tripping right now.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I mean, apart from our player not being best player, not. By the way, we're like that's where a Jaylen Brown run team gets you. Bottom of the list for you fucking bums out there slurping that nigga.
Josh, if you're out there, bro, you know what I'm saying. And by the way, that whole Finals MVP was fraudulent. Should have went to Tatum. So it is what it is there.
I agree.
But CEO, looking at that, you have the Lakers, who right now, CEO, LeBron's looking like the veteran. He's letting the young guys cook, second in the West. You know what I'm saying, CEO? It's on a 6-game winning streak, CEO.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty good.
Yeah, they're looking good. I mean, LeBron's taking a back seat, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Which he should. I mean, he's like 40 or something. So, good for him. I like this. The future of the Lakers is no longer LeBron. Like I told everyone, LeBron retired in 2020 for me.
Agree.
It's Luka's team now. And he fits the Lakers perfectly. He's a loud, obnoxious, fucking party boy who goes into the fucking arena with Bugattis and shit. Like, yeah, LA's perfect for him. He fits that city and those queers to a T.
And I just thought of something. So after we're done doing the NFL games, any NBA topics, we just go through the rankings and then talk about that specific topic as we talked about with LeBron and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
that's good.
But CEO, the Rockets with Kevin Durant, 13-4, third in the West.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna say this right here, right now, CEO.
Yeah.
We've always had conversations, and we're gonna have another conversation about the other player that we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
KD. This is I don't know how KD's had the most last shots in the last 5 fucking years. And I'm not talking about basketball shots. I'm talking about this is your best chance to win a chip. Because CEO, anybody who can match OKC physically wise is definitely the Rockets. Like their front court CEO consists of Sangoon, Clint Capella, Jabari Smith Jr., and Steven Adams.
Yeah, it's a good front court. Yeah.
So if any, and then their backcourt, now that Fred VanVleet is injured, Amen Thompson, I'm forgetting the shooting guard's name, but he's like 6'8". And then you got Kevin Durant at the 3. You guys are just as lengthy as OKC. And every time you play them, it's been close. So isn't
it bum Jalen Green?
Without Jalen Green? No, Jalen Green's on the Suns right now. So.
Oh, yeah, I forgot they traded for him.
Might be because Jalen Green's fucking trash. He's fucking horrible.
Yeah, that is true.
That might be an upgrade. Rockets, listen, I'm fine with the Rockets going to the finals. I'm fine with that.
No, I don't care if they win it. Like, I have nothing. I have 0 against the Rockets. So the only thing I'll say is I highly doubt it. I think we'll choke it up. And KD's on his fucking CP3 run right now. Like getting opportunity after opportunity. And honestly, if I had to bet on it, I think he's going to go out like CP3, winning nothing. And by the way, I know he has rings, but we mean like actually being the driving force.
The guy,
right? By the way, I think most people, RJ, automatically assume he has no rings.
Yeah, no one really talks about his Golden State rings at all.
No, they don't.
That's a fact. Speaking of that, CEO, Nikola Jokic in the fourth, 14-5 on a one-game winning streak now. Obviously, it's the beginning of the year, but CEO, if the Nuggets flame out in the playoffs again, CEO, well, we have – I know Brandon's going to lose his fucking mind. Well, we have to put Nikola Jokic in that Giannis thing in the Dirk as a one-hit wonder.
Believe it or not, on my top list, this is going to be a very controversial one.
Okay.
And it's going to include the Nuggets. But what I will say is I'm not ready to do that with Jokic, only off of the fact that his individual accolades are way more impressive than Giannis.
Well, they have the same amount. Finals MVP. I know Jokic has 3 MVPs. Giannis has 2. I think he's the all-time leader in Bucks history. And
by the way, it should be 4 because he got robbed out of one of them.
So. Yeah, facts. So I'm just saying that he
I don't know. I don't know. We could have that discussion, but I still think Jokic is way better.
I'm not saying he's there. I'm just saying if he flames out this year,
we'll see.
And I'm like, if he flames out this year, and we're like, okay, you had that one great run, but like, I mean,
I'm a big believer in Jokic, but we'll see.
Oh, is it a conversation at least?
I'll have it, but then unfortunately in my defensive Jokic, I'll have to fucking give credit to Giannis, which by the way, Giannis is a Hall of Famer, no doubt. So it's not like
definitely.
So it's not like we're saying it. It's just I feel like Jokic has more dog than Giannis, if that makes sense. But that's just me.
Yeah, that is true. He doesn't really care about playing, and so I wouldn't say that. But I mean, I'm just saying it might be a discussion. But speaking of that, CEO, Victor Wembanyama's Spurs are 5th. Now, this is without Victor Wembanyama. They have Fox, they have Castle. Now, see, this is out Wembanyama, and they're number 5. So
yeah, this team is legit. If Wemby can stay healthy, or at least relatively healthy, and we had this discussion about his need to load management because he's actually injury prone.
Absolutely,
which is a legitimate reason. This is a good team. Steven Castle's fantastic. You look at the pieces around them; they have a great mentality. They can win. They're the type of team that can win games. Think about it like this, right? Wemby's your starting quarterback.
Yep.
And your starting quarterback gets injured frequently, unfortunately. So he'll be 2 games off, 3 games off, but you have that team that could win games with your backup quarterback. That's exactly what the Spurs are. So, and by the way, I think that in the playoffs, he's going to be way more. They're going to force him way more. So,
which that means they take your regular season games off. They have De'Aaron Fox, who I've always been high on. Now we're seeing him showcase. He's out of that dog shit organization we call Sacramento. See this young squad, bro. Hey, OKC, y'all better watch out. Just saying.
Yeah, I agree.
Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards, 12-8, 2-game winning streak. They actually went up against the Celtics. I think Brown had 41. Anthony Edwards had like 37. So Timberwolves, man, listen, y'all gotta get rid of Randall and Gobert. Get him the fuck up out of there, bro.
Listen, this is what I'll say about the Timberwolves. That Ant. By the way, I just want to say, Ant is one of the bright stars in the league. But we just got we got a new dog in town. You know, we got Wemby. All right. That like, have you noticed that most of the talk is not Ant focused anymore? Just saying.
No, it's not.
They're focused on go up the list. Let me see, because I'm trying. You're talking more about the SGA, Dauntage. You're talking about Wemby all the time, way more than fucking Ant, if we're being honest. So he's not the talk of the town no more, and I'm here for it. You know, this fake Michael Jordan clone. I think he's gonna flame out in the playoff slot, and he'll have to move eventually.
Unfortunately, I hate to fucking say this, I really do, but I feel like with the right drafting and with this GM, who is probably, other than Sam Presti, the best GM in the fucking league.
Yeah.
And just going off, I'm very consistent, CEO history.
Okay.
Anthony Edwards will be traded to the East.
Okay.
It's going to be with a team that wears green.
Okay.
And it's going to make me sick to my stomach. And they're going to trade maybe 2 first-rounders and maybe Jaylen Brown. And hell, maybe even Derek White with Anthony Edwards to pair with Tatum. And it's going to make me sick to my stomach.
Listen, if that happens, I'll take back everything I said about him.
Nah, fuck all that, nigga. Record this. Everybody record this, all right?
I'll take back everything I said about you. But
now, CEO, you're the Celtics fan. What would you trade for Anthony Edwards?
I mean, first of all, I get that bump Brown out of there. That's first. I trade all our picks, all right? Because here's the thing. Although Edwards, I think he's super talented and all that. I don't think he's like, how about this? Like, it's hard to say. I don't think he's like the generational talent or anything like that, right? I think he's high-end tier, top tier like that. So I trade what I can get from him because I have Tatum, right?
Yep.
And if I could have, because now the responsibility of leadership falls on Tatum. The problem with the Timberwolves, RJ, with Ant is the problem. Ant's just not leadership material. I'm sorry. Okay. Like, Ant is a super talented athlete who has a lot of dog in him, right? Kind of reminds me similar to like a Jimmy Butler in that kind of
his brother, CEO.
Yeah, his brother, right? Kind of like a Jimmy Butler in that type of energy. But when it comes to real leadership, I think that Tatum, because he's a more clean cut. He can be the face more so, and will be more. He won't be relied upon to be a leader. You feel me? Where I feel like Tatum will be. So he can just do his thing without worrying about that bullshit. Whereas when the Timberwolves, I feel like he's more relied upon to be that leader. And I don't think that's his role.
And see, I'm going to keep it real with you. Anthony Edwards said, I don't want to be the face. I don't want to be the leader. He goes to the Celtics. That's Tatum's job. He will love his ball and just hooping. I don't want. Let me not speak that into. I will be sick to my stomach if these assholes get fucking.
I mean,
because I do think Anthony Edwards will be like, fuck this, I want out. This team sucks dick.
Yeah.
So, and obviously, if they're going to trade him, they're going to trade him to the East. There's no way in hell to trade him to the West anywhere. So,
listen. If that happens, you and Brandon can have a stream where you both take turns vomiting at the news. All right.
Oh, come on. If the Knicks win a championship this year, you guys can get fucking Michael Jordan out of his prime in the time machine. I would not give a fuck. So,
listen. As long as you don't win shit. Because I want to see you suffer when we get a good player, right? As long as you don't win shit. And by the way, you said the East. Is there a possibility they could trade him to the Knicks?
No.
No, why?
We don't have anything. We don't have anything.
You don't have okay.
And who the fuck? I'm sorry. I'd rather have Jaylen Brown than fucking Mikal Bridges. Like, come on, bro. Like, nah. And plus, no one likes trading with the Knicks. And we've been saying this for years. No one likes trading with us. And I'll give Brad Stevens this. He's a great GM. I will give him. I mean, bro, look at the shit that he did the last few years. He got Porzingis, won a ring. Now you guys got that young point guard from Portland who seems good. You just you let go of Al Horford. Like, he's a good. I fucking hate to say it. Brad Stevens is a great coach. If it wasn't for Sam Presti, he would be the best coach in the league.
You're the GM, yeah. But
not GM, my bad.
Yeah. What's with that? Why don't people like to trade with New York? Is that because it's not like you guys are a dynasty or anything.
Like, I mean, I think it's a New York thing. I think they just don't want to hear New Yorkers. I think they're still mad about 86 with the Patrick Ewing thing or whatever. So
let it go, Gramps.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean that's what your boy Danny Ainge did to the Knicks by not giving us Donovan Mitchell. So you feel me? So it is.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, TRL, I hope you're in there. The Suns are in the play-in at 7. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I'm actually surprised they're that fucking good. So, is what it is there. Oh, by the way, isn't it funny how they get DeAndre Ayton, who's not the best, but he's doing a lot better than the Suns they had yesterday. And they have 2 of the same picks, Luka Doncic drafted in 2019. Yeah. DeAndre Ayton drafted in 2019. And look at the Suns all the way down here. And then look at Luka's team all the way down at 12, CEO. Trading Anthony Davis, that fucking waste of talent.
Yeah.
My gosh.
Yeah, I mean, leave it to the Suns to leave it to any Arizona team to fuck up like whatever they can fuck up, they'll do it.
You know what I'm saying? So is what it is there. Warriors are 8 right now. I think Curry's in and out of the lineup because of his injuries. I'm gonna keep it real. So I'm sorry. Warriors. Who's a Warriors fan in our chat? Random editor, bro. Why don't y'all go get a real center? Why are y'all playing with this Kuminga, having Draymond run the center? Like, go get someone who can actually rebound.
Didn't they draft a center high? But he turned out to be fucking cheeks. I swore they drafted a young center very high in the draft recently.
Like, bro, dude,
and he just turned out to be cheeks.
Go get a hell. I would have rather had fucking Brook Lopez than fucking whoever the fuck they got out there. I mean, shit. How many years do you think Curry's gonna carry this sorry ass team? Like, my gosh.
I swore they.
Even if they did, he fucking stinks because I have no idea who he is.
Maybe they traded his ass. I mean, shit. If random editor was here, he could probably tell us who that is. But
yeah. Phil. Shout out to Brandon says shout out to Cade. Screw the Pistons. I do. Giannis missed 5 games. I think Giannis missed 5 games. I don't know that. Cavs did this last year. By the way, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. Najee, the clown that he is. OKC will lose to teams like Denver, Houston, and San Antonio in the second round as asks Milwaukee, Golden State, Denver, and Boston fans how it turned out after they won the finals. Najee, rare W. That is a fact. That's a fact, CEO.
That's right. Fuck you, Lil Nick.
Haha, yeah. And by the way, Lil Nick, you haven't said anything when we started shit on your OKC Thunder when you were begging us to talk about basketball. But CEO, right? I want to talk about 2 teams in particular. Number 1, the Grizzlies. Do you think Ja Morant will get traded, and where do you think he'll get traded to, CEO?
All right. I mean, this is a perfect time to pull up that article. I think.
Oh shit! All right, shoot. Let me first link or second link?
The one that says Ja Morant.
Oh, that's the Odell Beckham one. All right, boom. I got you. Let me share my screen real quick. And you know this is a good stream when I have to read to the chat, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm the best reader up here, you know what I'm saying? Timberwolves linked to a blockbuster trade for a controversial $197 million All-Star. Oh, shit. So, Ja has dealt with his fair. Okay, then whatever. After reaching the Western Conference Finals the last 2 seasons, the Timberwolves headed into 2025-2026 season expecting to emerge among the best of the West again, but their offseason was a subtraction. Am I getting that right? Subtraction?
Well, yes, subtraction, yeah.
All right. Rather than a roster addition, as the Timberwolves saw key reserve swingman Nikhil Alexander Walker ditch Minnesota.
Hold on. Yeah. I just want to put. Yeah, Spongy's right. Yeah, it's James Wiseman. Yeah, that was the center, and he was drafted 3rd in the same draft as Ant. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah, he was a bum.
Did they skip over Ant for him?
I think so. Yeah, they did because they wanted a center.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Damn.
Now I will say they did. They didn't need any guards because they still had Curry and Clay. Sure. Now, granted, I'd rather have Ant right now than fucking Clay. So
yeah.
Matter of fact, we got to talk about Clay. We have to talk about Clay because it is bad.
Yeah, fuck that bum. And I know why he's fucking up, by the way.
Yeah, I probably know too. 4-year deal, $60.5 million deal with the Hawks. Although at least Minnesota didn't lose him for absolutely nothing, Alexander Walker agreed to sign a sign and trade deal with Atlanta, netting Minnesota a 2027 Cleveland Cavaliers second round pick from an earlier trade and a $1.5 million in cash, which is nothing. Terrence Shannon Jr. was expected to shoulder some of the Alexander Walker minutes this season, while former lottery pick Robert Dillingham was going to help point guard Mike Conley and reserve off guard DiVincenzo bolster Minnesota backcourt all around two-time all NBA second team shooting guard Anthony Edwards. He's only made the second team.
I'll take my dog. Hold on.
All right, go ahead. I'll finish reading the article. Shannon has already missed contested this year due to a left foot fifth mature. I don't know. He had a bone bruise. Although he's been back for the past 3 games, the second-year University of Illinois alum has yet to piece together the kind of consistent scoring output this season that Alexander Walker has refined as a critical reserve option. Alexander Walker, meanwhile, averaging a career 19 points on 45%, 36%, and 84% shooting splits in a starting shooting guard role for the Hawks. Though he's entered Saturday, he has since played since the 10th. Shannon has been averaging 5 points while slashing 44, 46, and 66, plus two boards and 1 assist.
Wait, did we get to the part?
You want to
fluff.
All right.
Yeah, Edwards. Let's see. Well, because this dude, whoever wrote this article is a yapper. So.
Yeah, my gosh. All right, here we go. Here goes Morant. Morant appears to be at odds with Memphis Brass, and he's already been suspended by his own flailing team once this season for appearing to question his head coach. Though healthy 12 games, the 6'2" Murray State product he's only 26, wow, has been averaging a mediocrity for himself, 17, 18 points rounded up, on a horrific 35% shooting rate from the floor, 16%, plus 92% percentage shooting from the foul. He's also dishing out 7 dimes and 3 boards on the game, but Morant has looked obviously disengaged often and has already had some issues early into the year. He's been shelved since November 5th in the 8-12 Grizzlies with a right calf strain. Memphis has gone 3-2 since Morant's last element. Perhaps a change of scenery would do Morant well, though the Timberwolves will likely need to sacrifice a big contract, more than likely 2 combined, plus some draft capital to get Ja Morant $39.4 million for 2025-2026.
All right, listen. So the gist is there are serious rumors that Ja Morant is likely to get traded. Which makes perfect sense. The Grizzlies have underachieved with Ja Morant, of the controversies with the gun shit, the fucking constant injuries. It's clear to the Memphis Grizzlies that they're not going to win shit with Ja Morant, and that's just a fact. All right. So what they can do is try to rebuild again with a different player or a different set of young players, and you could probably get some sweet, compensation for Ja Morant. So the teams that are in line to trade for Ja Morant, of course, you saw the first one there being the Timberwolves.
You said the Kings and the Raptors as well, too.
The Kings and the Raptors were also mentioned as possible trade destinations. Now, between those teams, right?
Okay.
Where do you think most likely Ja Morant is to land?
In my opinion,
in Europe, I think before you get to that, I think both of us can cross off Minnesota.
I agree. I thought you were saying
that's just a horrible man. That's a horrible mesh.
I said this to Brandon. I said Ja and Ant on the same team. That's if you're playing 2K. Oh, that's a dream team, CEO.
Right.
But this is real life. Those two on the same team, no.
Now, if they just want to sell tickets and not win shit, that's a good way to do it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's like Iverson and Melo on the same team. It's not gonna fucking work. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it real with you, CEO.
All right.
The Raptors out of those 3 teams.
I would hate to see it because then also against bitch ass is gonna be jumping up and down and shit. But it makes the most sense because they're gonna have to give up capital. I don't know like what their capital situation looks like in terms of draft picks. But they do have young pieces right now that I think they could afford to move off from. So
I think they get rid of Brandon Ingram.
All right.
Quickly. And maybe 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, because trading for John Morant shouldn't be equally as difficult as trading for like Ant, right?
I agree.
Like, because John Morant has a history of bullshit problems. He has a history of injuries. And we know for a fact, for any jaw dick riders, which to be fair to our chat, there's really no jaw dick riders in the chat.
No, not
But
anymore.
if there exist any jaw dick riders out there
There's a lot
that are not Memphis Grizzly fans, what I will say is he is not a number one guy. You cannot run a franchise with him. But if you pair him with someone else that's like, this is why I think when you said that Ant to Boston makes sense, because the number one guy is Tatum and he can take those responsibilities. Like, the thing is, RJ, with the Raptors is like, he would be the number one guy, wouldn't he?
I feel like Scotty Barnes, he will be the best player on that team. But I feel like Scotty Barnes will be the leadership guy. He was drafted there. He's coming to his own CEO. And now, whoa. I just thought of something.
Yeah.
There's a team on here that's not on the list, that's not rumored for it. But CEO, we know this for a fact. There's a lot of teams that will push for John Morant. And John Morant's kind of in that Anthony. Now, I will say this. Anthony Edwards doesn't really hinder himself to play on the court. He's played majority of the games.
Right.
I mean, he does have big mama trauma, but I mean, that's like fucking majority of these NBA players. But he doesn't get injured and he doesn't factor himself into the, like, he doesn't take himself off the court with dumb shit. But CEO, could you see a young team that needs a point guard who already has a face, an established face, and a guy who's the organization is we riding by this guy, you answer to him. And we just talked about him earlier today. The Pistons.
Okay.
Pistons right now, you pair him with Cade, who, you know, he's a leader. You can say he's a fucking leader. You don't see him doing dumb shit. He came back from his ACL tear. He's playing good. He's one of the best guards in the league. He's one of people are not talking about CEO. He was drafted in 2021. He's a young guard who's shown leadership. You don't. When's the last time you heard Cade in the fucking news, CEO?
I agree, but here's the thing: I don't think they have the capital.
The Pistons?
No,
I think they got some first round picks.
The Pistons. Like, I didn't know much about the Raptors' capital. But they would have to put in all their chips in, meaning they would have to get rid of Jaden Ivey, Jalen Duren, Killian. They could go in, but is it likely? I don't think so. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm gonna look up the draft capital right now.
Now, RJ, these are the most likely teams. So if we're looking if we're looking at, forget about excitement for a minute, right? If we're looking at pure first round picks, we're looking at capital. We're looking at what they could give.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Pistons they don't have a first round pick this year. So
no,
nigga.
No. Teams that could give them everything. Let's talk about it. The Nets. It's not an exciting place, okay? Yeah. But the Nets, bro, they have what, like 9 first round picks?
Yeah, and they have what's his name? They have Cam Thomas. They have Michael Porter, who they can fucking dump off. So
they have Cam Johnson too.
Cam Johnson as well too. So
believe it or not, the Jazz are also don't they have like 10 plus first round picks?
Yeah, they do.
The Jazz have, and you know, Danny Ainge he needs something. He would instantly be the guy. But here's the thing. Like, they do have Keaton George, not bad. They got Sensa Bog, who's a great 3-point shooter.
Yep.
Here's the sneaky one, RJ, and I think they have what it takes. The Spurs.
You think they give up Castle?
Wait, hold up. Now I'm telling you this: they have 6+ first round picks. They still have all these first round picks. They can give up Vassell. They can give up Trey Jones. You got Branham. They have clean contracts, which means it's easy for them to match up salaries when you do a trade like this. They could give up some if they have to go all in, they could give up a Castle if it's possible, but you could pair Ja with Wemby. What are your thoughts about that?
I don't. Are you talking about could they do it, or would I do it if I'm the Spurs?
Well, they could do it. I think you would agree with that.
Yeah, they could. I wouldn't do it. I feel like
you do it?
I feel like bringing Ja into that, I would not do that. I like Castle. I feel like Castle. Ja Morant's a great player. Ja Morant's one of my favorite players in the league, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't break up that chemistry.
Okay, so you like Castle and you like their. I think Harper was their new acquisition. You like that over Ja Morant.
Yes, I feel like CO, it's working. It's
okay,
working.
So don't fix what's not broken.
Yeah, if they were like going to like the conference championship and losing every year, okay, do something different. But see and these guys are not really making that much. Do you really want to bring on someone who's making 39 million, and you still got to pay Fox, you still got to pay Wemby? So it's like I would chill on that if I was the Spurs.
Okay, because they're in a good position because they also got a lot of draft picks. Maybe they can't even draft because they've been on a tear drafting players.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Another possible team that has a shit ton of picks, and I would hate this. I think you would hate this as well. What do you think? Do you think that OKC could make a push?
They could, but I highly doubt it.
Because they could. They got the capital. That's not the problem.
I agree. And we're going to talk about their capital in a couple minutes, but I agree they do have the capital, but I mean, nah, too bold down. You have Ja and SGA? Nah.
All right.
On the bench? Nah.
Okay, another team that has decent capital, also some young players that they can work with. What do you think about the Magic?
Ooh, that's not a bad. Now, obviously, you got to go with the draft picks. You're not trading for Paolo. They're not getting rid of Paolo.
No. And I think they're keeping Franz as well. So
yeah, they're keeping the Wagner. That's not a bad move. And I would hate it because they're in the East, but that's a good fucking move right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they can
go ahead.
Because they can give up they have Suggs, right? They could give up Suggs. They could give up do they still have Anthony Black?
I think so, yeah. He's the point guard, so you might as well give him up.
All right, because if they have Anthony Black and RJ, but Anthony Black is like 6'7", only 21 years old. Like, that's a good prospect right there. I think
Orlando's number 6, so maybe they want to make a splash now. So that's a good move.
Yeah, the Magic is.
Paolo's the guy. He is the guy, so you can't deny that.
No. Paolo is the franchise. He's an untouchable. They're keeping Paolo. And by the way, you could argue that with Wagner there too, that like Ja could be like. No, I'm not saying Wagner's better than Ja, but I'm saying like there's zero possibility where Ja has to be the face of anything. Like,
yeah, I agree 100%. So I'm looking it up right now. I'm looking up the teams with the best draft capital right now. This was just updated this year.
Okay.
So OKC, obviously. I'm just gonna do the top 10.
Okay.
You said the Nets already. You said the Jazz. Houston.
Do you think that they're in a similar position with the like the fucking the Spurs are, where it's like don't fix what's broken, or do you think they can afford to like switch something up?
Don't fix what's broken. You just traded for KD. It seems like Ahmed Thompson's okay with being a defensive point guard, like a Jason Kidd. He's not really worried about scoring. So
okay.
And plus that team is very tall with Thompson at the point guard position. So
yeah.
And you have Fred VanVleet, who's a veteran. Now here's an interesting one, CEO.
Okay.
Especially since they have a young player and they have a franchise guy already.
Okay.
The Hornets.
Oh yeah, because they got LaMelo Ball.
He's the face. He's the guy.
You know what's
and I'm gonna keep it real with you, CEO.
Yeah.
LaMelo's a better facilitator than fucking what's his name, Ja. You can put Ja at the 2. That's not bad.
No, that's not bad at all. I
And
heard rumors.
They got that young guy too.
It's a black dude from Alabama.
Brandon Miller.
Yeah, Brandon Miller. There you go. Listen, I like that. I heard rumors. I didn't put it on the list, but I heard rumors that LaMelo Ball could be on the trading block.
Yeah, I saw that. Damn.
But so, I mean, shit. I mean, Ball on the trading block would also be interesting because that opens up. Like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I don't really want to see the Hornets be relevant. Like, they're sucking dog dick like of a franchise, but. Like, I'd rather LaMelo go to a different organization so we can cover more exciting teams. But if they didn't decide to go that way and they decided to go in on LaMelo Miller, then you could adding John Morant would make that core very, very interesting. But do you think the Hornets are more into like let's just start all over, or do you think they're going all in? Because
I don't know because
let's be honest, do you really think LaMelo is a number one talent, like number one guy material?
I don't know, man. It's hard. I'm really thinking because I like LaMelo. LaMelo Ball has the talent. When that guy's on the court, he's a 6'7" point guard who can score, facilitate, can shoot. Like you've seen his talent.
Yeah, I did.
Now, I mean, LaMelo Ball, he's not really an off the court problem.
Would you consider him a number two? I think he's more of a number two, right?
He would flourish as number two, an assistant point guard, definitely. Yeah, it's a fact.
Because if he's a number two, then pairing him with another number two might be an issue. And like the Ball family and like Ball, I'm not saying Ball's not like an off the court issue, but he's not exactly a Jason Tatum-esque figure either, right? Like
no, he's not.
So I think what's better is let's just move Ball to another team.
Yeah, I think. Oh, like I said, the Detroit Pistons. Now they're the 7th best ranked team. They have no draft picks for this year, so I think we're gonna skip over there.
All right.
You said the Kings already. You said the Magic already. You said the Raptors. Memphis, they're number 11. Oh, I didn't say this team, but what about? Well, I'm gonna say two teams. What about the Wizards? They are ranked number 6. They have 2 first-rounders this year, and one of their picks is from Memphis, and they have another second-round pick, and they have all 7 picks. CEO.
The Wizards?
Yes.
Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, yeah, I could definitely see because we all know all these bum teams got good capital.
Yeah.
But when you like, I want to see I want to see this nigga go to somewhere not like the Wizards or Nets. You feel me? Like,
see, I got 2 teams right here that I want to talk about. Number 1, because one of them is ranked number 13th and the other one's ranked number 15. All right, which is not bad. Number 1, and this one might be very interesting because they're both in the same draft class, but I do think this team is trying to go all in on their first round pick.
Okay.
The New Orleans Pelicans, they trade for John Morant. They trade all 5 of their first round picks for John Morant to pair with Zion Williamson.
That would be a cocktail of chaos, bro. Like,
well, what are the Pelicans, my nigga? Like, come on.
No. What I'm saying is that would work in terms of like capital and matching. I don't think that's a problem. Yeah. What I think is a problem is like, imagine pairing John Morant with Zion. Both of these niggas are full of bullshit and chaos.
No.
Like, okay, it could work. You would sell a lot of tickets, but RJ, you're not betting on that team to do anything.
No, absolutely not. It'll be fun to watch, but no.
Yeah, it'd be fun to watch a couple of games and to see what's going on there. The top 2 players in the same draft class, reuniting and all that shit. But at the same time, it's like, if I'm the Pelicans, I'm just like, let me get rid of Zion, let me rebuild, because
that's should be on the trading block, but it is what it is. But CEO, this next one. Now, I don't know if they'll do this.
Yeah.
The Sixers. 5 picks, 3 of them in the first round.
The Sixers.
You got Ja with Maxey, obviously Embiid. They have, I think they're going to have to give up one of their rookies. I think they're probably going to let go of McCain since he's injury prone. Go with their current rookie right now who's scoring a lot. So I'm just saying, bro. And it seems like the Sixers are all in on this fucking Embiid shit still. So,
I mean, yeah, it's possible. But by the way, if you're still on the Embiid train, just like stop watching basketball.
Well, I think the Sixers are. So
no. You know what? They should delete. Man, fuck.
Yeah, Broncos won 27-26.
Bro, they could have tied it, and that would have been like a loss for these assholes. Fuck you, Commanders. Fuck you. If they just tied it, RJ, that would have been as good as a loss.
Yeah.
Fuck. All they needed was a kick, and you assholes did it too. Man, go. Oh, it pisses me.
And by the way, me and CEO still staying on Broncos are frauds. You barely beat the Broncos.
No, they're fucking frauds. But come on, Commanders, you pieces of garbage. You're out of the play. Fuck you. Fuck you. Like, you could have at least fucked over the Broncos by tying and making shit more difficult for them. But no, let's go for two with Marcus Mariota, a bum, and let's get this L. Like, fuck you, Dan Quinn, get fired. I hope you get fired. I hope you're a fucking fraud. You're a fraud, Dan Quinn. There's nothing.
Well, this is the same guy that did 28-3. Oh, Kaiju said, don't ever say the NFL product is trash after this. What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Watching the Broncos barely beat the Marcus Mariota Commanders in overtime. That is so awesome. That is peak viewership. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yep.
God,
wait, CEO, can I ask you a question real quick? Because Brandon sent this to me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Would you rather watch the Lakers and Warriors? Say it's Christmas Day, right, CEO?
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, I'm home with the family. I want to watch a sports game, right? Would you rather watch the Lakers and the Warriors or the Titans and the Browns?
The Lakers and the Warriors, obviously, no question.
Well, there was someone in the chat. He's a Bill Belichick fan, by the way, too, CEO, that said, well, I mean, he can say the NFL is better than the NBA. That's his opinion. But he went to the farther extent that said, I'd rather watch the Titans and the Browns over a healthy Warriors team and a healthy Lakers team. And I'm like,
who the hell said that?
I'm not even joking. I will send it to you in Discord tomorrow. Or Brandon, if you're still here, just send it in Discord and show CEO. And it's a real life comment. Brandon screenshotted it and showed it. And everybody in the comment section is just shitting.
He said he'd rather watch the Titans than the Browns
over a healthy Warriors and a healthy Lakers team.
It's a nail biter, CORG. This was intense. All right, give him donkey of the day.
All right. Kaiju, sorry. See, this has been your first donkey. I mean, I think you've been itching to give Kaiju donkey of the day. So
yeah, that's fine.
You know what I'm saying? So Kaiju, you know what I'm saying? Donkey of the day, bro, is what it is, bro. Kaiji, you know how bad this... Bro, everybody in the comments likes the NFL. They've been begging us to talk about the NBA this whole live stream. No one cared about this game.
Oh, bro, and by the way, Kaiji, you know the only reason people give a shit about this game is because of our bet, right?
Yeah, bro, that's the majority of these games. I think the only reason why we care about this is because of the bet. If this bet wasn't going on, I think
we wouldn't give a shit. We wouldn't give a shit. Well, like, we would have to shorten the podcast by an hour because we wouldn't be able to talk about shit. Like,
facts. Come on, bro.
Like, who's watching the Broncos and Commanders in our group chat if it wasn't for the bet? To be serious.
Yeah, there's not even Commanders or Broncos fans in our chat.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Kaiju, bro. You're the brainwashed masses, but in this case, I don't even know if you're brainwashed. I think you're just dumb.
I can care less about this bet. This game was amazing. Absolute climate. Yeah, okay, bro.
Yo, this nigga, bro.
You would think fucking Joe Theismann and Peyton Manning were out there for the Broncos and
No, it's just I'm laughing because it's like
Redskins.
But you watch UFC, yeah, and
all right, Kaiji, you get my donkey today too, bro. Kaiju, the UFC. I'm not a big fan of the Saturday night fight nights like Brandon is. I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, me neither. I like the pay-per-views. Yeah,
I would watch a Friday night fucking UFC event over any NFL game this week, last week, or the whole season. Get the fuck out of here. UFC, and I'm wrong. I was wrong about the UFC. Now, do I like boxing more than MMA? Sure, yes, but that's my opinion. But they're both great. To compare the UFC to football, or the NFL, I should say, beyond horrible.
But not even that. Like, this dude's so disrespectful. He's like, Titans, Browns, Broncos, and Commanders are peak cinema. Like,
what?
What? Like, that's like, yeah, Najee's right. That's like rage bait.
Yeah, rage bait. Look, you're not expecting these two teams to put up a fight against each other. You just want to see big, hard hits. Yeah, it's a fact.
I mean, I mean, in my case, not really. Like, it's not even about the hits in my case. What's my problem is, like, there is no this team right now, like the league as it stands right now, apart from the shitty officiating, apart from the lack of good quarterback play and all that shit, just there is no dynasty anymore. Like there is no Patriots. There is no there are no we used to have like a group of elite teams.
Yeah.
And we know who the good teams are. RJ, in this season, bro, I feel like everyone's dog shit.
Now, granted, everybody knows I'm a fan of big hits. I do feel like that's the NFL, part of the NFL's identity. But CEO, can you name me the dominant run team? Can you name me the dominant defensive team? Can you name me the dominant option team? There's no nuance to the game.
No, RJ. Everything feels, and again, this is from somebody that's not as critical as you. Got to understand. There's levels. You got Brandon and RJ, and then you got me. Well, I'm a little bit more, I think,
reasonable. You're more to the middle.
Yeah, I'm more to the middle on it, and Kaji's just a dick rider. All right. So what I'm trying to say is that, RJ, is that these teams have the NFL today, and I think a lot of you who are not dick riders can agree to this, has no identity. There's no identity.
Yep.
Every team I watch, RJ, and I'm trying, feels fraudulent.
Yep. Even the Ravens, Chiefs, and Bills.
Bro, yes. Like there's
the
not
Eagles too.
And the Eagles too, RJ, there's not a team like before we could do this. We're like, okay, these are the teams. We know that if you beat these teams, like you did something spectacular. Now it feels like if you beat the Ravens, okay. If you beat the Chiefs, whatever. Like there's no it's parody beyond reason. And what I mean by that is the parody is disgusting. Like there's no structure, there's no organization. These are the elites. And we got the underdogs trying to topple the elites. There's no of that. There's just a mesh of unorganized, nobody has an identity, soulless teams going up against each other. That's the reality of the situation. Matter of fact, because there is no structure, we're getting fucked over in our bet.
Facts. Speaking of that, Rozier said the NFL right now and the NBA are going through a parity route. And I told you in the NFL product, okay, number one, Rozier, and CEO can contest to this. I said on stream and made a video saying parity is bad for all sports. So I beat you to that. Yeah, no, I'm talking to Rozier's faggot ass. So, because he was trying to correlate my 2020 season to the parity. I'm like, no. I'm talking about the product thing. The product.
Yeah.
Rozier, you're late to the party. I mean, I can't really crash on Rozier. He's 20. He's a fucking retard. He's a 20-year-old in 2020. CEO, how many brain cells do you think are going through his head? At max 5, maybe?
Well, that's 5 more than Kaiju. I'll say that.
But still, like at the end of the day, like Rozier, you're a fucking clown. All right, I'm back earlier. I bodied Tiro, made him cry. I don't know what the fuck that means. Dynasties get boring after a while. Marcus, no, I disagree with that.
Here's the thing. I get where he's coming from, right? But you have to understand this, and I think a lot of fans are not understanding of this, right? Of this concept, because when they're in the moment, they're frustrated that their team is not able to compete with the dynasty, or as we call the evil empire, right?
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is the evil empire, the dynasty adds a villain to the story. There is no villain to the story right now. The Chiefs are not a villain. I know they were in the World Series last year, and you can make that argument, but the niggas are 6-6, bro. Like they're not the Super Bowl. They're 6-6. They might go 6-7. Like they're not a series. Like no one's shaking when they see the Chiefs, bro. I'm just being.
Time out, Marcus. You're a Giants fan. There's a reason why the fucking Super Bowl But the
Meant so
Giants and
much.
Patriots are the most talked about Super Bowls ever. What the fuck are you talking about? Dynasties don't matter.
No, and I get listen, when no the fuck it doesn't. Dynasty is what makes the NFL good, but hey, okay, at least Kaiju is kind of biased, but at least this isn't the worst take he's had.
Yeah.
Now, what I will say about this is that in the moment, and I was part of that too, RJ. I was back like a few years ago. I was like, bro, I think dynasties are back, right?
Yeah.
I think that they're not good for the game. They're just bad, bro. No, that's not the case, because when there is no dynasty, there is no villain. What you have is a bunch of bums slapping each other across the face to see which is the last bum standing. Like, why do you think? And I'm not. This is a serious question. Why? This is a serious question, chat. Why do you think baseball has been revived these past couple of years?
LA.
The LA, the Shohei. When Shohei was on the Angels, baseball was dead. I'm sorry. It was dead.
Whoa, time out. The Asteroids were kind of that evil empire. So
yeah, but yeah, they were the evil empire, and then they cheated, and but like the reason baseball is getting it's getting re-energized, RJ, is because you have the best player in baseball on the best team in baseball.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason. Go look at the NBA ratings, and I'm being dead honest. Like, currently the NBA ratings are not great, and I think RJ knows this as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
But when was the last time the NBA ratings were high as fuck? Golden State era. When was the last now the NFL breaks records even with shit product and shit promotion, but that's because the masses love eating McDonald's. But apart from that, when you look at every single sports era, even the NFL, you could say, like, the massive ratings they've had consistently, when you look at per capita, when you look at overall spikes, were the Patriots dynasty era, the Cowboys dynasty. These people want to hate on things, people. Sports exist because people want to hate on people. That's just the fact. And the fact of the matter is, there's no one to hate. And when there's no one to hate and no one to root against, it sucks.
CEO, I just thought about this, and maybe this is a good thing for a video. I mean, I don't care about spoiling now, CEO.
Yeah.
What if parody never existed? And what I mean by that is, what if we're talking about something that doesn't exist? Because, CEO, we're getting some of the best parody in the NBA and the NFL, but there's not, other than OKC, there's not a dominant team. We're getting parody, but is it really parody, or is just these teams are really, really bad? So what if parody it doesn't exist? It's like aliens. It don't exist, CEO.
Like, I get where you're coming from. Now, that's hard to prove, because that's more of because if everyone's shit, then it's hard to you can't really prove that, right? So
okay,
like, for example, like the fucking Patriots are 9-2 or 3 or whatever, right?
I think they have 10 wins now.
Oh, they're 10-2, right?
Yep.
Like, I don't know. Maybe you take that same team in the Patriots dynasty era, and they're shit. Yep. Like, but we can't really pin that down in the moment. But what I will say this is that, RJ, when we look at dominance in sports, that's what people want to watch. What made basketball international?
Michael Jordan and the Bulls.
The Michael Jordan and the Bulls dynasty. By the way, what's so good about? I'll tell you something that stinks about UFC occasionally.
Okay. When
you have one champion one month, another champion, and then another champion, it cycles through the division. That's not what's exciting. What's exciting is Islam Makhachev, and I know you bums don't know who that is. But what is exciting is, okay, I'll put it just like this. What is exciting is Conor McGregor when he defended his belts and he's a double champion, and you're like, who's going to topple him? Okay. Well, who's going to topple Habib? Who's going to topple Islam? Who's going to topple John Jones?
Ilia Topuria. I guess you kind of got that with. I guess you kind of got that with Tom Aspinall. Right,
but RJ, that's what makes it exciting. If you have one-off champions every other fight, and there's no continuation of multiple title defenses, the product wouldn't be as fun. I'm just being honest.
I'm gonna keep it real. I feel like that's the reason why boxing is kind of superior to the UFC, because who's gonna topple Terrence Crawford? Who's gonna topple him? He's undefeated.
Exactly.
I guess Tom Aspinall has a loss because he broke his leg, and then John has the loss.
Right.
So it's like having that O next to your name, like Floyd Mayweather. Who's gonna topple him? And they're kind of like the equivalent of like a dynasty.
Agreed. Like that's the dominance aspect. You need the dominant champion, and then you need the underdog that like there's no better story in sports, I guess, occasionally when you have this big dominant figure or sports team, and then it comes the underdog and topples them. Like and then everyone's like, oh my God, what the fuck? Because it actually means something. But if you topple, like, God damn it, no one gives a shit about the Rams-Bengals Super Bowl, bro.
Yeah, no one cares about it at all.
Like, I think a lot of people forgot that exists. They probably thought it was a fever dream.
Yeah, I mean, even like, yeah, that's a fact. I can't really think of anybody who really talks about the Super Bowl to this day.
Well, what did Marcus say?
The only thing I don't like about the UFC fan base is their low IQ, conservative American is the greatest country fucking clowns, not generalizing though. Okay, but you like the NFL. That's the same fucking thing.
Well, Marcus, I think we could all agree the UFC fan base is some of the biggest retards on the planet. Now,
yeah, it's a fact.
And by the way, Kaji, you fit perfectly in that fan base, as I know, he's been trying to get into the fan base, so you'd fit in perfectly. As for the low IQ conservative American, Marcus, you're right. I mean, that is a general, and I'm not trying to make it political, but it's kind of like these same people, like the low IQ American conservative, is the type of person that bitches of wrestling. Those are that's the demographic that bitches the most about wrestling. Like, why are you smashing his face? Like,
yeah,
those are the most annoying assholes sometimes in sports. Like, I 100% agree with that. So
yeah, I agree 100%. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. It's like, bro, like they're the same fan base that we don't want sports and politics, but they're okay with fucking Dana putting Trump everywhere. So.
Yeah, exactly. And by the way, even though I despise the man, I think he's a traitor to this country. Donald Trump, I don't care that he's there or anything like that, but I do. It is kind of hypocritical that the same crowd always says no politics in sports.
Well, yeah, I don't care either. They've been doing that I think they were doing that before he became president. I really don't give a fuck. So,
but I never gave a fuck because, from an organization perspective, I understand. It's like it's the president, and like I get it. So I'm not gonna go in on them, but like if this was Joe Biden, like the fan base would riot. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. But you said something very interesting, CEO. You said he's a traitor to this country. What do you mean he's a traitor? I never saw him as a traitor. I think he's just doing what he does, CEO.
Okay, well, he's a traitor in terms of the long list of traitors to the country. So just add him onto the long
I don't
list.
think they're traitors. I just think that, they're just coming out of who they are. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. But either way, they're pieces of garbage. How about that?
Okay, yeah, we'll agree with that. I live in Texas. I know how it is. I don't think Texas. Well, where do you live in Texas? I know Dallas, Austin.
I mean, you have pockets. You have like Austin was a very liberal city. I'll say that.
I say big cities are pretty liberal.
Yeah, they're big. I mean, Kaji lives in Texas. He's liberal as fuck. So it's not like there's big pockets of liberal cities in Texas, but for some reason they dominate like the political scene. I have no idea, but. Yeah, what's good, Evan?
What's up, Evan? Awesome Kid said, might have been a shit show, but at least we can got to watch two Oregon legends, Marcus Mariota and Bo Nix, on Sunday Night Football. Awesome Kid put that in the chat.
Listen, Awesome Kid. I'm glad you enjoyed. Is he on the Discord chat? You mean?
Yeah, the Discord, because he's an Oregon fan, and Bo Nix and Mariota.
Well, what do Bo Nix, Oregon, and Herbert have in common?
They choke.
And they got no championships. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's a fact. Mariota didn't win there. Bo Nix didn't even come close to winning there. And then, Yeah, as a fact. Speaking of that CEO, I really want to talk about this, right? Because
Yeah.
I really want to talk about this. Corpus Christi. Is Corpus Christi really liberal CEO?
No, I don't think it is. Well, I'm not like Marcus is more of an expert because he lives there, so he could tell us. But he's right. Austin is the San Francisco of the South. I literally went there, and it's just like I told you, I hated my experience. Like no offense, but
I mean, I live in New York, so I'm used to. I mean, I don't mind. I don't care. Like, I don't hate Democrats. I really don't.
no, I don't hate Democrats. I don't like super woke people like that shit. But
I just think they're both fucking sheeps who are just being sauced up for the slaughter. That's really it.
sauced up for the slaughter.
I mean, you guys,
That's a good way to put it.
like, bro, like fucking. Did you ever see that video of like Obama and Trump like hanging out talking to each other?
Yeah, so yeah, it was gay as fuck.
Like, bro, like these guys are clowns. Like, come on, man. If you can't see in 2025 that politics is just a big distraction and it's just orchestrated by what country,
right?
Like, you're a fucking clown. Now, granted, I knew this 6 years ago, and it's taking whatever. I don't want to give a fuck. The only liberal city in Florida is FT Lauderdale.
The only liberal city in Florida is Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale. The rest of Florida is conservative. Even Miami. Miami's conservative.
I don't know. I don't think Miami's conservative.
I know Florida is, but Miami. I don't think so.
I guess a bunch of Hispanics down there. I mean,
I know Cubans, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Cubans are kind of conservative, so that could make sense. But
the liberals said that Christianity has done worse than the tiny hats ever did, and I almost busted out laughing. Well, they're both the same fucking religion, to be honest with you.
The liberals said that Christianity has worse tiny hats ever. I mean, listen, bro, tiny hats are diabolical. All right.
I mean, Christians are pretty well. I mean, they're not as diabolical as those guys, but they're pretty diabolical within themselves. So, can't wait for OU to get bounced in the first round, bro. Kaiju, bro. Texas, your Texas rank. Where the fuck is Texas at? All right,
out.
Arch Manning's looking like a bust.
Yo, I love that. I love that Arch Manning is a bust because, like, they were slurping him. They were dick riding and slurping this nigga, and then he just turns out to be like fucking one of the, like, I don't know, like according to the hype, he's probably one of the biggest college draft busts of all time.
Absolutely. He couldn't even make it to the NFL to be a fucking bust.
Like, this is awesome.
You know how bad it is? Is that I think not this last game, the game before that, when Texas played, they were hyping up Peyton Manning's son, who's in 8th grade already.
Yeah.
It's how fucking bad it is. Hey, yo, Cooper, bro. Sorry to say this. You might be big bro, but you're still a little brother Peyton and Eli. Yeah. Sorry, bro.
My point is that the liberals got salty because I was roasting the tiny hats and responded with that bullshit. Yeah, here's the thing. This is why, like, liberals are good on some issues, but then, like, see, they can't handle roasting. That's why I don't like liberals in general. Like, it's like the moment you roast somebody, it's like, oh, don't say that. It's so offensive. Like, you're so it's like a bunch of misogynist racism. Like, I just don't vibe with that crowd. Like, don't get me wrong, conservatives are fucking annoying as shit.
Retards.
And they're stupid. Like, they're low IQ. But the thing is with liberals, it's like everything's a problem. Everything's misogynistic. Like, they can't take a joke. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm
like, you know what it is, bro? You have like two women in front of you. You know what liberals are? The liberals are, they're just they're the every woman, I'm a victim. Everything is everybody's against me. That's that type of woman. Then you have the conservative. They're the strong, independent, don't need no man woman. That's the perfect way to fuck them.
Yeah.
No man worth their salt will deal with either one of those fucking bitches. Like, I swear. Because liberals are fucking retarded. I'm sorry. I just can't deal with them. They're stupid. Conservatives are just retarded with their blind worship of Trump and shit.
Yeah. The whole idolatry they have is ridiculous.
Also, I'm not a fan of calling people smart for having common sense. Like, just because you think that there's two genders, you believe there's two genders, okay, great. Do you want a cookie for that shit, my nigga?
No, that is common sense. Like,
that's not like you shouldn't be getting points for that.
No, RJ, what we should be doing is penalizing people who think there's more than two genders.
No, we should be penalizing the fucking people who fucking put this. And also, by the way, these same people say, "Yeah, we're God-fearing people," but you voted a pedophile. You knew he was a pedophile before in office. Who's a Satanist is him damn self. Do we have to look up the Bushes as well too? You voted him in as well too.
Yeah, I didn't even know about the Bush's background like that, right?
See, CEO, you're not evolving quick enough. CEO, you're late.
No, because I was never into the whole conspiracy shit, right? Like I never did that, never interested me, right? I was more of a surface level guy, right? But now that I am getting into it, right? Like RJ said, bro, we're all just getting sauced up for the slaughter. I don't know what sauce they're putting on RJ, but you know,
yo, they're gonna Charlie Kirk my ass, nigga. Fuck out of here. Yo, bro, if it ever comes out that space is fake or meat, they're fucking serving us human meat, bro. Just know I'm getting sauced up, nigga. Just know that shit.
RJ, by the way, because I know you said that reminded me because you don't eat meat anymore, right?
No.
You said you love pineapple, right?
Yes.
Are you willing finally to try pineapple on pizza?
I've tried it. Not a fan.
Okay, so you at least tried it.
I think I tried it. Well, I mean, it's December technically right now, but earlier this month, I tried it. Just not a fan. I try to like it. I do like pineapple. I just not a fan of pineapple on pizza. I'm just not.
Well, at least you tried it. You're not one of those people that said, "Oh, I don't fucking like it. It's disgusting." And try it. At least you tried it. So I'll agree there.
Yeah. Aliens are real too. No, they're not. Anyways, I was about to fucking say something. What were we just talking? Oh, well, I'm not a big politics guy, but I was doing, doing a lot of 9/11 research, and obviously Bush isn't part of that. So that's how you find out about their history and shit.
Oh yeah, I mean, I started doing some 9/11, like you said, like I wouldn't call it research, but I got into like some documentaries that people made.
Yeah,
and like we all know, like I feel like we all know who did that. You know, Tanya.
Of course, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Do you only eat cheese pizza? No, I do eat cheese pizza. I love macaroni pizza. I love
Well, hold up, macaroni pizza.
Macaroni pizza is fucking dope. Macaroni. See, if you ever, I mean, you live in fucking.
Yeah, I live in a state that doesn't do pizza well, so.
Yes, never mind. Broccoli pizza. Love that.
RJ, broccoli pizza is fucking goated. Like a lot of people shit on that, but like something about broccoli on pizza is fucking delicious.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but it fucking works.
Yeah. Wow, what's wrong with pineapple on pizza? I mean, I was probably trolling. There's nothing wrong with it. I just personally don't like it.
Yeah, but I love broccoli on pizza. A lot of places don't offer it though. I noticed it. So
yeah, New York does. Macaroni pizza is dope, yeah. I'm telling you, yeah. Listen, it's fucking dope. Now, granted, y'all don't live in New York. That's the one thing I'll give New York. You can go to any random shop in New York, they'll have good pizza. So
yeah, Virginia doesn't do pizza well.
Yeah, yo, bro, what was I about to say? Well, I'll probably get shot for saying it. You know, that's what I was gonna say. Because remember, I was talking about that Stevenson guy.
Yeah. That dude.
See, that's what happens. I'll start thinking about stuff, and I'm like, damn, because that was like part of my MK Ultra thing, and I'm like, that guy had to be MK Ultra. There's no way the guy's on live stream just killing all these people, and the police can't find him.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that is true. And not only that, you got RJ. Remember what recently happened in DC right now?
No, you got
to know that?
No.
Like a couple of days ago, some dude like shot up something in DC.
Yeah.
And he was some Muslim or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And according to police, quote unquote, he said something like "Allahu Akbar" and started shooting up like a military facility or something, right?
Yeah.
And when people did research on the guy had ties to the CIA.
And I think the Stevenson guy, he worked for a company with youth kids where they give them a lot of medication and shit, and that's a huge part of that's the connections I make, CEO. You know what I'm saying? Also, by the way,
yeah,
because someone said in the chat, why don't smoke weed? And I thought of this. I'm not a fan of I'm a big thinker. And this is kind of why I don't like NyQuil, the medicine.
Yeah.
I hate NyQuil because it doesn't put me to sleep. Like, it'll make my body sleepy, but my mind's still racing, and it makes me so uncomfortable to sleep.
What, you mean NyQuil?
Yes, and weed too.
No, I don't like taking NyQuil. I took like it makes me sleep, but NyQuil, it'll make you anxious sometimes, which is like
You're anxious, bro, because my mind will still be like up,
right.
but my body's sleepy, and it's like it feels so weird.
It feels like you're high on something. That's the best way to put it. And I don't like, and I do not like the way I don't take NyQuil for that same reason.
I think because I'm sick. That's it.
But I will say, oh, yeah, by the way, yeah, I know y'all talking about sardines on pieces. It's fucking gross. I taste it. No, thank you.
No, I don't even like sardines.
Now, the reason now I know some of y'all like it, but this is why it's gross. And this is why you gotta hear me out. It's salty because sardines are salt. No, not sardines. I'm thinking of anchovies. My bad. Because I know anchovies on pizza is like a normal thing.
Okay.
And anchovies, I think that's what they mean by sardines. I could be wrong. But anchovies are so fucking salty. So why am I putting something that's so salty on already salty pizza?
Yeah. RJ, you're a vegetarian, believe in conspiracy, but you won't smoke a blunt. Well, no disrespect, Kaiju. No disrespect, Kaiju. You see how dumb you are? Listen, Kaiju, I'm going to tell you something. People who smoke weed are fucking... Now, granted, whatever you want to do with your life, I don't give a fuck. But I can sit here and say, listen, first of all, Kaiju, I like to stay in shape. Smoking weed's not good for you. I don't care if it's... CEO, you know, like, people who smoke weed are fucking retarded. And what annoys me is two people that annoy me. Number one, people who say it's more healthier than smoking cigarettes. Okay, great. I compare it. I think you heard me say this. Would you rather get shot or stabbed? Obviously, people would rather get stabbed. But who the fuck wants to get stabbed, CEO? Who?
Yeah. It's like, no, you're right. It's kind of like saying, well, you're right. Like, I'd rather get stabbed. Well, what's better than not getting stabbed, RJ? I mean, not getting stabbed.
Yeah, facts. So, like, that's number one. Number two, CEO, what annoys me, people who swear up and down when they get high, they're smarter. You are not smarter. No. You are a fucking retard. Like, people who get high, but yeah, man, you know, aliens, man, you know what I'm saying? Area 51, bro. You know, come on, bro.
Nah, listen, if you...
Shut the fuck up, bro.
No, like
Kendrick's the greatest.
Well, I ain't dumb, y'all. Y'all just like to bully.
Kaiji, you said Moses was fighting aliens. You said you believe in global warming. Weed doesn't unlive you, though. What?
I think he said it. Weed's okay because it doesn't kill you.
What? Okay, cigarettes, bro. Nigga, bro, have you seen weed heads? Oh, time out. You know what weed does? It kills you spiritually and mentally. How about that?
Yeah, that's a better way to put it. And by the way, listen, if you like smoking weed, that's your business. No one cares. But all we're saying is that it doesn't make you cool, right? Like, it's nothing.
Make you cool. It makes you vastly gay.
Love me some great grains.
All right. Well, Marcus clearly smokes.
Well, shout out to Marcus, bro. See, Marcus is intelligent, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Marcus, he's a Giants fan, so he's not that.
Someone that recognizes the greatness of great grains. And by the way, RJ will probably start eating great grains because he's a vegetarian now.
Bro, nah, fuck out of here, bro. There's other great cereals out there that I'd rather eat than fucking great grains. And Marcus is a Giants fan, so he's not that fucking intelligent. Just saying.
Hear me out. Oxtail on pizza. Yeah, no.
I don't even like oxtail. And I'm a
you don't like wait, have you tried it before?
Yeah, I didn't like it when I wasn't a vegetarian. And on pizza, nah. I'm good. I smoke with my family. Well, Kaiju, no disrespect, bro. Like, nah, man. People who haven't lifted weights since high school and eat great grains, I'm not taking seriously.
Nigga, you smoke and talk about Moses told the aliens to set their people free. Like, shut the fuck up, bro.
Kaiju, you believe in global warming and believe woman leadership is... Oh, you talking about you believe taking a girl to a gas station is a good date.
And by the way, yeah, I don't lift weights in the conventional sense, I will admit. But it's like, huh?
Oh, tell me, does Kaiju lift weights?
Yeah, he says he's going to the gym and all that shit. Like, I prefer cardio, right?
I prefer cardio and calisthenics to be.
Yeah, just cardio. Listen, with lifting weights, I'm and I'm not tooting my own horn or nothing. Like, I'm naturally strong. Like, I'm not lifting weights to me is listen, as long as my heart is doing well, and I'm not saying, listen, if you like lifting weights, you like lifting weights. It's just I prefer cardio. I'm just being honest. I prefer cardio.
Cardio and calisthenics you can do anywhere and it's free. Lifting weights, you have to go to the gym, which nothing wrong with that. But it is what it is. What's up, Jordan? What about fasting? Nigga, you talking to I love fasting.
Yeah, RJ fasts all the time.
Yeah. CEO, you have admitted fasting is the best way.
Yeah, it is.
And it's good for you physically and mentally and spiritually.
I used to fast. I fasted in windows, right? Like, you would eat from 12 to 6.
Oh, my bad. There's life on Mars and Venus, so probably the Egyptians were aliens. The average man was 5 foot, not 6 or 7 foot.
You said there's life on Venus. Are you stupid?
I mean, everybody believes there's life outside this Earth is beyond dome.
Like, anyone that knows the way that
isn't Venus one of the hottest planets in the solar system?
Like, Venus is labeled the hell planet. It looks like hell. Like, if you look at Venus from any kind of perspective, it literally looks like hell, RJ. Like, there's no way anything could live on that planet.
I think you never left the state of New York.
Sure this said, huh?
That's a YN right there. Kaiju, you always be my student. I always had I like your evolution, but Kaiju, bro, you need a fucking was life. How would you know that? I mean, Kaiju, Kaiju, are you one of these people who believes all science?
Bro, but there's no science that says that life ever existed on Venus, so I don't know where he's getting that from.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's the point.
And Kaiji, you know what? RJ tries to be nice to you, but you're making it hard for him. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like, listen, I'm not against science. How many days do you? No, I intermittent fast. So
yeah, like you have a window, right? Like a window.
Yeah, I only have one meal a day, so I intermittent fast. I don't fast for 24 hours. I'm 27, homie. You're 27, bro, and you still choose to be a Giants fan? That's tough. Insects actually came from outer space.
Oh yeah, shout out to Marcus. He's an unk. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, well, CEO Kaiju, he's smarter than us. Insects actually came from outer space.
Bro, please stop.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I got a question. You burgers meat is made from humans. Wait, what?
Yeah, he's basically asking you about.
Listen, bro, listen. Jordan, how the fuck did this conversation pop up? You guys always have the good conversation when I'm not fucking there. When I come in, you're talking about football, or you and Cam are going at it. But listen, all I'm gonna say is this: the meat that they're serving. We'll start off with this because I know you guys won't go to the extreme. If I'm still alive and they don't fucking Charlie Kirk my ass, 10 years from now, 5 years from now, when they confirm it, you guys will be like, oh, RJ, you were ahead this time. Now, granted, I didn't think of this. Obviously, other people said it before me. But you guys can agree the meat that they're serving us, I'm talking about from a McDonald's, Burger King, that's not real meat. You can.
Wait, RJ, I have a better theory.
All right, go ahead.
I don't think it's human meat, but I think that they're 3D printing meat.
What is 3D printing? You gotta.
Basically, this is what they do. They get a cell from a cow, right?
Okay.
And they grow the meat in the lab. So basically, they don't kill the cow. They take a cell from the cow, and they can grow and 3D print meat. I saw them do this shit, by the way. So this isn't like theoretical. It actually exists. So basically, they grow the muscle meat in the lab.
Okay.
So basically, they're not hurting animals or anything, but they're taking a cell, growing the protein artificially in the lab. And I think because it's probably a lot cheaper to do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those like weird meats you see are probably just 3D printed meat.
I would believe that. I would definitely believe that. I think
you said how are there many cows, right? You said how is there so many cows? Well, if they 3D print meat, they can do that en masse.
Yeah, and I did see something years ago that said they were using like chickens. They were like cloning. They were like doing something with chickens, so that doesn't shock me. I will say this though. Oh, go ahead.
Well, was your main reason from switching to vegetarian based on animal cruelty, or like just because?
Number one, animal cruelty, and number two, the meat conspiracy.
All right,
I'm a fan of nature. I love going out for walks, the sky and stuff. How can I be a fan of nature if I'm killing animals? Or if I'm eating
RJ, yeah, also, RJ. I like that. You know what I'm saying? RJ's not a
psychopath. The shit that they do, they'll take a baby cow, put it in a cage, and and feed it, not have it walk or anything, and then kill it because the meat's more juicy. Like, that's fucked up.
Wait, what? Really? I didn't know that.
Yes, I'm not. They'll take a baby cow straight from its mother's womb. Take it, put it in a cage, not have it walk, do anything, because they want the blood to be in the body. They don't want it to go to its head, anywhere else, but the blood. Feed it until it gets fat enough, and then kill it. That's fucked up.
That is fun. That's some Hannibal Lecter type shit right there.
Yeah, that's why you don't eat cow.
You know what? I actually applaud your new your new vegetarian lifestyle, RJ. I actually like it. I thought about being a vegetarian in the past, right?
Okay.
But then I was like, meat is tasty and shit. But I actually applaud you because you're actually taking action on it. You feel me? So good on you.
I mean, bro, you can still eat pancakes. Well, you can still find some good stuff, and like you can still eat unhealthy. Now, great, I fat, so it washes out. But
someone said that how do you consume your protein? So
protein shakes, protein bars, bro. There's a lot of ways to consume protein.
Yeah, I think you can eat beans too, but
I love beans. So, what was I about to say? Would you go pescatarian, Sia? What the fuck is a pescatarian?
Basically, someone that just eats fish.
I don't know.
I mean, I could do that because I like fish, but
yeah, no. Meat is delicious. I mean, yeah, but also, Sia, this is another theory. These elites and the tiny people hats. There's been multiple reports that they do satanic rituals, and some satanic rituals is eating flesh, being cannibalistic. So if they're doing it, I feel like they would tell other people, or not tell other people, tell these people, we're going to have the other people do it. Because as they're trying to push their Luciferian lives on us. So that's another reason why. But I know it's super far-fetched.
Yeah, I could definitely see it. But I think the main reason about like the cruelty aspect of the meat industry is probably like the most reasonable point to do, because it's like, I have a dog, you have a dog. It's kind of like, is it kind of hypocritical to eat meat? And then, it is hypocritical. Yeah. I'm the first to admit that. And at least I admit it. Listen, I think that morally speaking, not eating meat is a better option. I will openly say that.
Yeah.
You took the decision to do it, which is great. And I think that let's just be honest. A lot of people like meat way too much, and I think I think RJ, I think there's something in meat that is addicting. So
that's why I don't think it's real meat.
So you're right. So like I feel like those things that they inject into meat, I feel like some of those probably are addicting, and that's why we're probably addicted to meat, at least. But again, nowadays there's so many options, the non-meat options, so it's not that hard.
Yeah, bro, I wish I could eat a fucking burger or bacon or something, but I can't do it. Nope. Now, granted, I don't care what people do in their personal lives. That's whatever they want to do. Seafood is dangerous, Jordan. Yeah, agreed. Thank you, Kaiju. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I get so much shit for the seafood stuff, and it's like, bro, come on.
Listen, seafood's delicious. I like it, right?
Listen, if you like it, that's fine. But people, that's not a conspiracy. Like that, crabs and shit eat the shit in the stuff from the. Why would I eat that?
No, hold up. Like when people say like seafood can be dangerous, what they're referring to is not the like eating other dead animals aspect. I think what they're referring to is the mercury levels in fish, because a lot of fish has been tested and there's high mercury levels in tuna. So you can get poisoned off of that if you eat enough mercury. So that's probably what they're referring to.
Thank you, Cam. Thank you, Cam. Thank you, Jordan. Oh my gosh, the Wyatts.
Listen, Cam, you are also, well, listen, I can't hate. If you don't like seafood, that's fine. Like, I like it, but that's your preference. But listen, fuck you, Cam. You're my son, you fucking bitch. And
damn.
They called it Najee. They called it dangerous because they call seafood roaches of the sea. But guess what? I don't give a fuck. It's still great. Yeah, you know, Najee, we'll keep eating roaches. All right.
Okay, Najee's a clown. Why would you want to see? But see, look who you're aligned. Do you want to be in a group with Najee?
I know, but do I want to be in a group with Cam? See, it's bad either way.
Listen, bro. Listen, the YNs are cool with me. I don't have a problem with the YNs. They all love me. Because you know what? Someone said in the chat when we were talking politics, CEO is going to be president. I'm going to be CEO's advisor. You know what I'm saying? All of you are going to kiss CEO's ass, and I'm going to be the one to tell them, no, bro, your shit stinks too. And this is why it's the problem. You feel me? Every king always had an advisor to go to.
Yeah, well, unless you are U.S. presidents, because obviously no one's telling.
Well, they're just following orders. So I really can't. Yeah. If America collapsed, get ready to eat meat. All right, nigga, please.
If America's collapsing, I'm gonna be honest. Listen, I love America. I loved America because I believed in what I thought America used to represent. Apparently, it never represented that in the first place. So, we grew up in a lie. Okay.
Yeah.
And I learned my lesson. I'm not doing no loyal to the soul. If this shit falls apart, I'm moving. So I'm
out of here.
Like, if TRL wants to be loyal to the soul in Arizona's deserts, good luck on him. That's all I gotta say.
Brandon was giving me shit. He was saying, so Brandon, shout out to Brandon. He's kind of like, he's in that conservative camp. You see the memes that he posts. So he was saying, like, well, you say America's gonna fall in 25 years or 30 years. But what about Western society? I feel like that's more realistic. Well, no, America's the face of Western society. It's the head of the snake. So if that's the first one that's gonna fall.
Nigga, this is what's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna fall, and honestly, you gave it 25 to 30 years. It's looking more like 15, bro. So it's looking more like 15 now, with all the bullshit that's coming out now. But
so you would eat fake meats like you've been seeing on YouTube or IG reels, where these reviewers go to vegan restaurants and try fake meats. No, I don't. I don't like the Beyond Burger. That's gay. No. The vegan hot dog, that's gay. I will never eat that shit.
Yeah, loyal to the soul. Fuck. Listen, I used to be one of those people, right? Like, I love the U.S. Like, I'm loyal to the soul, to the U.S. 100% America. But then I realized that America's a lie. Okay, everything that we thought America was is not true. The average American has been getting fucked over since the 60s. Okay, and like, they're fucking us over. They're taking our money. They're abusing it. They're getting rich off of our money. We're their slaves, apparently. So why would I be loyal to the soul? They can go fuck themselves. Fuck their loyal to the soul bullshit. I'm gonna take myself, and I think RJ too. We're probably gonna either go to Latin America or Asia, and that'll be that. Because, like, what's the point of being loyal to the soul when your money's being taken from you forcefully to be sent off to tiny hats that are doing crimes against humanity? So,
now we understand that all these countries, submit to them, but at least they're fucking honest about it. I'll say that. At least they're fucking honest about it. America, and plus, also, their values are way better. They don't push on you. Oh, there's multiple genders, and we need to submit to women and all this other bullshit. We got to beat us right enough. Yeah. Wait, Cam, weren't you a big Trump guy, I think?
Yeah. Well, Cam turns. Well, at least, listen, I'll say this. Even though Cam's my chopped son, all right? I left him in the bush when he was a baby because he was chopped and shit. But listen, he does make a good point. Like, he was very, like, when I saw him, he was like all that Trump, but he's not like the brainwashed faggot. He saw what was going on, right? He assessed the situation, and he said, I'm not supporting this, so I got to give him credit for that.
Yeah, it is what it is. What's good, y'all? My Cowboys beat the Chiefs, and I still don't give a damn about it, as you shouldn't. But, CEO, is there anything you want to say to the peasants as we wrap this up?
Yeah, listen, bro. The NFL,
I don't even know what to say. We tell them to get smarter, we tell them to get dumber, and they continue to whatever. I don't.
Well, listen, bro. The NFL sold the unks, so fuck them. I hope their product dies because of it. Stop watching the NFL. They sold our bet, so y'all should go support other leagues, and that's all I gotta say.
And make sure to like and tell all your friends, and we're better than ESPN. You feel me? Peace.